All right. Welcome back to Pink Collectibles. It is 11:45 on a what is it? Saturday today or is it Friday, guys? It's
Still
Friday,
Friday.
Friday.
right? Friday. Yeah. So we are here today because my buddy here, Will, had something cool to unbox, and then he hit me up, and it's always a blast when we're doing shit with Will. And then our boy Lane is in the house.
Just
Last
call me
minute.
Relax Fit Collector since it was kind of last minute.
No, I like it. I like the look, man.
Yeah,
You look very chill. I like it.
yeah. You see, one thing from your intro with the Miranda wannabe there from Mass Effect,
Yeah.
I feel like that's something you like drew up or something you came up with like a couple years ago when they were doing the Mass Effect, the remaster of it. And they said, "Oh, but we're moving on the camera angle so it doesn't show Miranda's butt," which was probably the most memorable thing about her from Mass Effect
Actually,
2.
I do
And
have a very nice accentuated. So that Miranda figure was from animation school, and I built the costume and I put it to the rig. I modeled the belt. I modeled everything on that. I modeled her a lightsaber, and then I made her have bigger boobs and bigger
if
butt. Yeah.
see, I can tell. Yeah, you want to know something that would probably make you want to cry is if I sent you and showed you back from years ago, not that long ago, maybe like 8, 9 years ago, where in 3D modeler I had to as part of a school project when I was getting my video game degree, the snow speeder I had to make from Star
Mm-hmm.
Wars, how badly that thing came out. But I know tonight we're here to see something really looking cool.
Yeah.
Customs
Yeah.
obviously are always
Right.
sometimes hit and miss, but usually they're cool because even if they're not the best thing, there's something you wouldn't normally get. So that kind of
Right.
helps a little bit.
Right, and so hi everyone. I'm glad people are starting to show up. Like I was telling these guys backstage. My channel used to be super active with this shit, and then one day I just started just like, I don't really care that much anymore. And so now I don't have a really big following when it comes to the live stream stuff. So I wasn't really expecting that many people to show up, but we've got 9 people in the house now. One thing that is cool about this is every time we do something with Will, the replays usually do really well because you see, like, I'm an all movie guy. You guys know this about me. I love my J&D. I love my Queen. And then Will is completely the opposite. He's all comic for the most part. And so
Yep.
he gets a lot of customs in. He gets a lot of stuff that most people would never normally get a chance to see. And so I think it's like a good balance. So when we put the stuff up there, not only is it like a way for you to see something you normally won't see, but also something that's just cool shit. And just love, I just like liking our Will. So anyway, Will, we are gonna look at. So obviously we gotta follow the rules. We're not gonna say what company it is, but it is one of my favorite custom groups. Back when I still collected comic pieces, I actually have several of their pieces that I've now. Actually, no, I still have a couple of them in the other room that I haven't sold yet. So, but Will, tell us a bit about this piece and what we're looking at here today, man.
Yeah, absolutely. So, first off, thanks Toshi for coming out of semi-retirement to do this with me. I really appreciate it. I had a blast the last time we did it, and you for sure had a blast the last time you did this.
I know. I get too drunk.
Payne still has the best unboxing of 2023 this year. Now he was a little bit more. I'll
Which
Is
call
that
one
it
what,
was?
more Byman Payne
is that
than.
with the Batmobile? Is that the
Oh
one?
yeah.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
see, he
yeah.
knows it. That is still. I don't care what anybody says. Like
No, I love that one. That was
that
good. That
is
was yeah.
that is in the Hall of Fame of live unboxings
That
ever.
was one of my finer moments.
Yeah, it was. But yeah. So I want to appreciate it. Thanks, Lane, for joining. We want to kind of get more people involved, but things happen, and we couldn't get some people we like to get on here. So I do appreciate the time that Toshi's putting in. Lane, thank you for joining. For those that don't know me, I also have my YouTube channel and my Facebook page. I'm William with ASV Collectibles. So if you guys care to check that out, check it out. Um, I could have done this on my page, but I was like, you know what? It's too fun with Toshi. Let's just do it
Yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah. And actually, well, why don't you start pulling up the box?
Right.
We're looking at a very special Silver Surfer today.
Yes.
And then while you're pulling out the box, let me just say hi to the chat. Hey, Bob Dylan, my man. I love this guy. What's going on, my bro?
So I'm like,
Marcos Mora, how you doing, bro?
Or
Nelson,
Toshi finishes.
what's going on? What's going on? Long time no see. Oscar, boy, Oscar's in the house. Will, pretty.
oh, nice. Oscar.
Yep,
Thank
What's
you,
going
brother.
on, man? Thanks for showing up. Hey, RT. So yes, the question is, may I know the module case in the background? So over here, RT, this is the Max 140 Plus. I absolutely love it. As you can see, I don't know what other people would think, but for me, J&D in the module case looks freaking badass. I love it. So these are the 140 pluses, and then on this side, these are the DF 120s that I use for 1/6 scale figures, and then those are just J&D stuff. So that's what that is.
The F-140s, what's their max height?
Yeah. So max height for the 140 pluses, the internal height is 30 inches, and the external height is 33. So
just
internal
barely
is
can
30.
finish the like average height for that.
There's usually about an
J&D.
inch and a half, and it's fine. Like everything, all the J&Ds fit very nicely.
Yeah.
The only one that's not going to fit is Superman because of the elevated. Yeah. And then
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt there. I'm just curious.
no, you're fine. No, so RT, I hope we answered that question for you. We've got Gamoya, my boy, in the house. What's going on, my dude? Yeah, and Nelson's like, do you have your Malibu? I don't have Malibu, but I do have some Guinness that I got today. So we're gonna get to that in a second. But all right, well, let's. How do I?
So,
hey, well, I have one question for before you started taking it out there. This Silver Surfer, is this based off a specific like artist design or specific storyline, or
this is the this Silver Surfer Black. It's from the Fallen One. So if you guys read that story of the Fallen One, where this is
Thanos
Silver
wins?
Surfer. I'm sorry.
From Thanos Wins?
Yes. So this Silver Surfer's from Multiverse 666, and he's imbued with like black cosmic instead of being silver or dark energy. So that's why he's all black like that. And pretty much in the storyline, he had to travel 1,000 years or more just to be worthy of Mjolnir, and he finally becomes Mjolnir, and then he has to wait for Thanos to do his thing, and then he kind of goes out and battles him and stuff like that. So I don't want to ruin it too much. Cosmic Silver Surfer's in it, and the Hulk's in it. So great storyline. So if you guys want to read it, I got the art box out. The sides show the company's name, but the fronts don't, and I think it's really cool. So I kind of wanted to show you the front and the back, which have no names on it. And check out the art box if you guys haven't seen it before.
Yeah. No, this is a cool piece. You've had this for a little while, right?
Yeah, so that was the thing, right? I've had this thing for months. So if there's anything damaged, it's on me. You know what I mean? Because I didn't open it when I should have. So I like that Galactus right here in the front. This is pretty cool. The sides have the company's name on it.
Why did you were you just too lazy to open, or were you just waiting for it?
No, you know, I got super busy, you know, and then X23 came in and I did that unboxing of X23.
Right. Yeah,
Same company. Yeah. So, and this company has done more. They've done Ronan the Accuser, Gladiator, amongst a few others, and those are top notch. So if you have
and for those of you who've been following my channel, it's the same company that did my Red Hood, my Godspeed, my Dark Marvel,
right,
and all of the NDX23 that I recently opened. So it's the same company, and they do like phenomenal work. It's one of my if I was still collecting comics, I would always just buy their shit because it's that good.
I agree with you on that. Yeah, and this company's coming out with a lot of great stuff recently. So there is some stuff that I might be picking up in the next year, probably further, because you just can't buy these things every day. So that's the other art with Silver Surfer on it. I'm gonna go ahead and pull them out the art box, and then we're working on them.
So Bob Dylan says, "Can we get an unboxing of William? The dude is built like Gladiator."
The what?
You're built like Gladiator. He wants, I guess, a shirt off or something like that. Bob Dylan likes stuff like that.
Oh my god!
That's so. Payne, did you ever while he's taking that out? Did you manage to actually get that link to work for the Justice Buster?
Oh yeah, I texted you back. It did work. and then they only had 10 units, and then I had it in my cart, and I didn't check out because I was like, I don't know if I want this. And then
Yeah.
5 minutes later, it's all gone. It's on waitlist now.
Oh, I believe it. They were probably trying to get rid of those. Yeah.
Well, I
No,
mean,
you definitely don't want to see me shirtless. If you
it-
want the 180 of Williams, then that's what
I mean, it's like that Justice Buster for half price was a really good deal, and even with the shipping, it was reasonable. But I was like, I don't have space for 3 boxes, so I was like, eh.
And it doesn't fit completely unless you were gonna do if you were going back in for some more like comic or.
No, I'm not.
I mean,
That's the thing.
that's not even comic based. That's just like its own concept.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, no, I'm good. I don't really need to.
I didn't get it because I owned the Batman already. I bought that separately. So
yeah,
but
so I was like, well, whoever got it from the Prime 1 sale,
that was a great deal, man. Like that was a good way.
JB for half price. That's a good deal.
So, they were selling the Fugitive Predator, the big life size bust, and the like shuriken and the arm with the blade for like $1,500 too.
Oh,
but
wow.
it's a Fugitive Predator that nobody cares about because
Right.
the Predator movie everybody doesn't like. No, Bob Dylan. You rather see Toshi.
You know what's interesting that's been kind of catching my eye recently is
What that?
The Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad in the red dress.
Oh, the Prime one? I don't like that one. I hate the facial sculpt.
You know what's funny is I hated it from the promo pictures, and then I saw Art's video at the Bangkok store or whatever, and then it looked pretty good, but unfortunately, you have to go in with the idea that, all right, I'm not buying a piece of Margot Robbie. I'm buying a piece of a hot chick in a red dress because from one angle,
I'm buying a Harley Quinn, but not necessarily the movie version of it.
Right. It's like on one angle, she looks like just one specific angle. It's like, oh, I see Margot. Every other angle, who the fuck is this? And so I was just like, you know what? And the only reason I'm interested is because I really, I mean, first of all, you know, I love the movie shit, and I've got the
the
JND,
one there, yeah.
And I was like, yeah,
you know, that's my favorite statue I own.
That is the favorite one.
Oh yeah, that is the last one I will ever get rid of. Of course, you've already tried and made me. You want to send me your Catwoman on Batpot, but that Jenna Mind Trick isn't working on you because you've got too strong a will for your own good.
Well, not only that is I have this Commissioner Gordon and the Bat Signal like add-on.
Ooh,
and then I've got the Batman Armory, so there's no reason to get rid of the Catwoman.
I know. I love it, but that base looks cool.
That looks cool, man.
So the base looks great. Putting the sponge back is gonna be a nightmare.
Did you take pictures?
I took pictures, but underneath the base is just like clogged with all these sponges everywhere and hooks everywhere, and I'm like, yeah, that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be.
Wait, hang on. Are you going to display it after you're done unboxing for a little while, or are you gonna put it right back in the box?
No, I got to put it back in the box. I'm limited of space. Show you my garage, all the boxes. At the moment, yeah, the only 3 displays I have is my Trinity, 1/3, Prime 1 stuff, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. Unfortunately, I'm still kind of working on real estate here, where I can put certain things and stuff. You know, it happens. You know, we kind of tend to collect more than we should, and then
we all do, man. I mean,
luckily I have storage. I have garages, and I could put these things.
I may have a garage after tomorrow, so I can throw all my boxes that don't actually have statues in them into there.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So the base is pretty cool. The coloring on it looks pretty good. I'm not sure about the purplish. I've seen a lot of people do different types of color that I like more. I don't see too many stars in there. It's got the little pits that look like it's stars. But other than that, the base is.
Let me ask you this: is that like anime style transparent resin, or is that like opaque fading into translucent?
That's a good question. It kind of looks like both, to be honest.
Okay.
What is that?
Like that black stuff at the bottom, which is the main part of the color, all that blackness in the resin, is that
Yeah, I
see
mean,
through or is that like
some
a
spots.
gradual fade?
No, some spots is see through. So I don't know if they. I think maybe it was just like one color resin, and they started painting over it, clear resin, and they started painting over it. Maybe they started with the pink clear resin because this looks pink right here on the edges.
Okay.
And then they kind of tapered down to purple and kind of just darkened it up a little bit, and then added these. I don't know if you want to call it asteroids or what, but they're kind of floating with the space rock.
Okay.
The base has a Silver Surfer's face right here, and just this kind of infinity figure 8 kind of thing all the way around it. Mine is number 29 of 30. So I kind of got lucky because it was sold out, and then it so happened to pop up. Someone didn't take it, so I took it, and there it is.
Very nice. And he made 2 colors, right? He made a
Yeah.
black chrome, matte silver, and a chrome silver.
I don't know. I know he did a silver and the black. I don't know if it's a chrome silver or not.
Yeah,
I don't think it's super chrome. I think it's kind of more of that matte chrome. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep going at it. This was the base. Once we're kind of towards the end, I can get closer with the camera, and then
yeah, sure, of course.
you guys can take a look. So
yeah,
let's keep going.
Is there a lot of shit in there?
There's a few. There's this board. There's a couple other probably space debris. I'm trying to look for keys here in terms of where to put what. I don't see any. Maybe on the backside, but once I start pulling in pieces, we'll figure it out.
Right on.
I have a bad habit. I get these the last, and you would think I'd watch a video on how to put them together, and I never get the chance to.
Right.
Then I fumble. So yeah.
No, it's all good. We all do that. Let me see. What I'm going to do, guys, right now is, if you're wondering why I'm mellow, I can't be yelling too much as I used to. You know how I used to have so much fun yelling and screaming at everything and getting belligerently blackout drunk, and I can't do that anymore because my wife is sleeping and she gets mad if I become too.
I know I can set you off.
No. Wait. Hang on. What are you gonna say? I'm curious now.
I only need to say one thing. It sets you and Chasen off. It's a certain place that is your favorite place on the internet that is the magical rainbow land of pain fun. I won't say it because if I do, it'll start.
Fuck Sideshow. That's what you're getting at. Fuck Sideshow.
Marcos
Mora, what's going on, brother?
Marcos.
What's going on? Hang on. While our buddy Will here is doing his shit. Oh, that actually looks really good.
Yeah, metal. It's the metal board.
Oh, no, that I like.
Okay. So it had plenty of weight and.
Yeah. There's a lot of weight. I was told by the company to be very careful because these space energy break easily, especially this one. So I have to be very mindful. Yeah, I gotta be very mindful. And I just noticed that there's 2 Silver Surfer bodies in here.
Oh, I remember. He did say there were 2 bodies because of the switch out. He didn't want to have a seam on the arm, and that's why there are 2 bodies in there. I remember that.
Yeah, he said be careful putting the board in because I think the board is what breaks it.
Okay.
Yeah, I can imagine with it being metal.
You see, it's kind of wobbly. There it goes. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. It's kind of
loose.
I
think it looks pretty secure now.
Yeah, it just kind of wobbled a little bit. Okay. So that's the board. There are some smaller pieces up out before.
Yeah. Take your time. We can entertain. I'm gonna pull up your page to share with everyone.
Oh, nice.
So, if you guys want to learn more about Will and ASV Collectibles, he has a YouTube channel, and you can go and subscribe and check him out.
Doing that right now.
If you want. So while Will is pulling stuff out of the box, Marcos, how are you, my friend?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you guys? Just chilling, working.
Yeah. Last minute, late night stream.
That's always you, though, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was off today, fortunately, but I had my yearly physical and stuff, so I was doing that this
Oh
week.
yeah, did they do the anal rectal probe and all that shit?
Oh yeah, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Thanks. I needed traumatic flashbacks there, Payne.
Hey, you know.
But hey, let me do everybody who we've got here tonight. If you haven't been checking out Payne recently, because obviously as he's mentioned, he hasn't been doing a ton of streams. However, he has been staying up with content. Definitely go check out. He's working in conjunction with some other stuff. He just put up a video recently for what was Bucky. It was the Hot Toys Bucky from
Yeah, I like that Bucky.
Falcon
Yeah.
and the Winter Soldier. Solid figure. Obviously, I think it's 25% off actually on your favorite place right now.
Oh, yeah, Fox
Yeah.
Sideshow, but 25%
Yeah.
off. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but also check out if you want to see, if you've ever wondered what it looks like to see a figure's jacket disintegrate, like literally on somebody's hands and see the
Yeah, fuck
remnants of
Star
it.
Ace too.
Go. Well, that should be on the side of every box, but that's a whole different matter of discussion.
Yeah, that
But
should
go
be on the
check
box.
out also
Fuck Star
his
Ace.
attempted review, but turned into the jolliest video maybe Payne's done in a while.
Yeah, it was fun.
So much.
Yeah, it was fun.
See his review or attempted review of Celine from Star Ace from Underworld, which I think it's cooler. PCS is going to be doing actually a third scale statue.
Yeah,
I know you're not necessarily you might be sort of interested.
No, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
But while we're doing that, too, in case you guys didn't know, my Paingasm code works for like 7 or 8 stores now.
Nice.
So there's a whole section here on the page on the channel this is where all of my codes work. So you can use my code and save some money on all of the stores, basically, almost all of them. I'm still working on a few. I'm trying to get Kyle Nation. I'm trying to get
that'd be cool.
a couple more places. Yeah, so I'm working on that. I got OSK. I have one kit, so my code works there. Off the racks, which you guys already know. And then if you guys don't know, I have a partnership with Hogwarts Toys. So they provide they'll send me stuff to review, and then I ship it back. I don't keep the stuff, but I do sponsored content for Hogwarts Toys. And Spec is one
And
of
I
my
have bought
favorite
from Ray.
places.
Hogwarts is a very good, reliable place to get stuff.
Right, and you can use my code with Hogwarts as well. You just have to tell Ray the code, and it's Paingasm. You just tell it to him, and then he'll give you the same discount that all the other stores are doing. So yeah, I haven't put up my Spec Fiction one, but I'll do that. But anyway, so that's just a little bit of housekeeping. All right, Will, sorry about that. What you got, buddy?
So I was able to get some of the arms off. A couple of them were really tight in there, so I had to be very careful of pulling it out. As you noticed this time, Toshi, I don't have my black gloves. I have my
All
white
right,
gloves.
yeah, because it's black, otherwise we can't see shit.
Yeah, so let me get up close here with the camera. Hopefully the lighting's okay, but it's
like
fun.
it's like a reflective chrome black.
Yes, it is. Well, I mean, my background's kind of white, so I'd get a little closer, but
No, yeah, you're good.
my lighting's a little off. Also, all the other 3 arms I got here, one's kind of got the thumbs up going on right there, and then the open.
So then I'm curious now what the 2 different bodies are, because he mentioned that he was doing 2 bodies to not have seam lines on the arms, but
apparently, well, you're attaching different arms on there. So that's Mjolnir right there.
Nice, very well. It's plastic or is it polystone for the hammer?
It feels.
Does it might
be
heavy?
It might be a solid polystone. I think it feels like metal, but the handle does come off like that.
Okay.
So I could slide it into one of the arms or both the arms. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, I hope it's not too heavy where it causes a problem with the magnet.
Yeah, I won't know until I pull it out. So let me go ahead and get one of the torsos out, and then
so
we'll
do
go.
You remember? Bob is asking, was this painted by Titanen? I don't remember.
No, at the end of the day, I think everything's painted by her.
No, not everything. There are a lot of.
I know, but she does so much stuff.
Yeah, I don't remember if this one was a Titanen piece or not. I love her. I've got a lot of pieces that have been painted by her. So.
Yeah. So here's one of the torsos.
Nice.
I like that pose, man.
I do like the pose. The anatomy's, man, on point. To be honest with you, the anatomy's on point. I mean, it's not as close as mine, but it's pretty good.
Does he have a big dick?
But he doesn't have one, so I beat him. Even if mine's small, I beat him. So,
Hey, Marcos, that's a perfect statue for you, man. It's got no dick.
Yeah, no. And stop looking at it. Payne's always got to get dirty, man.
I know. It's been a long
dirty.
time since I've been on Payne.
You know why? Because I make it my mission for the people who take this hobby so seriously. I make it my mission to shit on everything that they hold dear and to piss on it.
This is true.
Yeah. So
whoa! Is it actually gonna hold up on that?
It's supposed to.
Uh,
So there's a key in the back of the board, and then the hand grips it. So what I'm gonna do is take him off.
Yeah. Why don't you put the body on before you put the hand on?
Well, no, you can't because I can't
you
even
have to
let
attach the hand first, and then
you got and the pegs having a hard time getting in there.
Hey, Will, do you have like a worry this is gonna like lean with all that weight on it?
To be honest with you, almost every statue I have that has a lean, I always worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
But this peg it was really tight to get in there. Like it most likely scraped a little bit of paint on the inside. It was pretty tough getting it in there. So let me see if I could just drop him in here.
What the hell?
Hey man, it's always tough getting it in.
Not for me. Not for me.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Not for you, huh?
You're just like, is it in you?
Well, I mean, it's not for you if you never try to get it in. So
no, he just said she always asks him.
Marcus like, I'm out. Have a good night.
Now he's gonna go ahead. Actually, I need some alcohol. Go get some alcohol.
So that's kind of how he does.
That's what I was doing. Payne, you're right.
I need some alcohol.
Let's go. I got mine right here.
Yeah, I know. Hang on. Yeah, go ahead, Will.
So there he is. Yes, he does float on his board.
Crazy.
Oh wow! So the connection point is just the arm to the board.
Yeah, just that arm, and then you switch out your switch out. So Molnir, you pull it out.
Is the connection like sturdy? You think, or does it feel?
I mean, it seems sturdy enough. I guess. I mean, I'm in California, so if I get an earthquake, who knows? I don't know. But that's the torso there. Molnir in the hand. If you don't want Molnir in the hand, there's this other one which I will put on.
Yeah, careful, bro. Careful. All right, and now I'm curious as to why there's a second torso, but we'll see that later.
To me, it would have been cool if the second torso was a silver one, and then you just kind of have both.
Yeah.
If you're gonna provide two torsos, that would have been
well, that wouldn't work because the board is black.
Get another board.
Yeah, I mean, you could fit another board where it's at, or the backside of the board was silver, so you just kind of flip the board around.
Well, I will get this.
But then you don't even have the peg. Then you have the peg sticking out.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's hard, man. There's always a peg sticking out. All that butt plug and shit, man.
No matter how big it is.
Yeah, I was just telling you, man.
Payne, I missed you.
So open hand or Molnir, whatever way you like to display them. I'll rotate so you can check out. It's not Captain America's ass, but it's the universe's ass right there.
Yeah, I like that pose, and I like the sculpt of it. And before I ask you to like take the camera off tripod and go a little bit closer, before we do that, hang on. I'm gonna switch you for a second, Marcos. Take out that big bottle again and take it. What the fuck are you drinking? Budo's gin?
I've had it for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks. So
motherfucker, take a shot out of that big bottle. Take a shot out of that big bottle.
I just did.
You drinking it straight?
Yeah. Look at this motherfucker. Oh my god, that's my boy right there.
Me and Payne are the only ones that drink straight, like from the bottle.
I do enjoy drinking straight from the bottle. I had to stop because I kept breaking statues drunk, so I gotta chill now.
That only happened because you were drinking the cheap stuff. Remember, it was burning your pee-pee hole and all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm drinking higher class stuff. You know, Payne's over here drinking Malibu.
Hey,
I'm
with a man and his milk.
You guys made me feel good because I'm having nice, just regular water, man.
Well,
Nice, high grade water.
So I see the other body and torso
comes with a cock. He's inspecting it for us.
The fact that his pain hasn't had enough yet to even where he would normally be forcing on male.
Yeah, give it 8 shots. It's gonna go off.
I know. Then that's all he'll be talking about.
Hey, no, it's all right.
Take this to that.
Okay, I don't know if you can tell because he's black and all that stuff, and it's very hard with the camera. This pose, he's looking up. This one, he's looking straight.
Oh, so that's
so he's kind of like this.
The seam was on the head. He was trying to fix.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what he's saying.
Yeah, I don't know if you can tell from there. Eventually, I can get close. So what I can do is, I don't know what you guys prefer for the up close and stuff, but
well, let's do this. Let's do this. First of all, get all the shit like safe. We don't want anything to happen to the parts. But yeah, if you could take the camera off tripod and kind of just do some pans and see up and down, I think people will enjoy that. And then
Hey, Payne, speaking of PCS earlier, I actually bought a piece from PCS the other day.
Oh, what'd you get?
Well, it was the sideshow sale, but it was the Deadpool 1/3 that they did a long time ago.
Oh, with the unicorn in the case?
Huh? Yeah. So it came
I like that one.
It was like 1,024, and then with the sale, it was like 780, and then I had rewards. I paid like $850 for it. So
it's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, huge deal. It's like 500, 600 off.
And it's a nice piece too.
It is.
Hey, Freddie, what's going on, FBJ? What's up, brother?
Hey,
get on in here.
Hi, man.
Hey, what's going on? I like that. The universe is
It's like a booty.
Yeah, it's got a nice booty. I like the reflection on the paint. I think they did a really good job with this. Bob saying symbiote surfer. That's pretty
It looks like a 1/4 anime statue with the resin and everything. It looks really cool.
Yeah, I do like the pink. I do like the
purple
close
pink.
up. The gradation.
Nice.
I do like that.
This is exactly like a Dragon Ball.
Hey, Will, what is that white shit on there?
That's the asteroid or meteor or whatever. They just have a meteor that swirls around it. That's what that looks like.
All right, motherfucker, that look like weed. That shit look like weed.
Could be some universe weed. See how he's staring upwards?
Yeah, he getting high. I like the blue reflection that comes off of the black.
Dude, this thing's sweet.
See how
a nice piece.
This portrait's kind of facing downwards and that one's upwards.
I know, Ping, you said you can't like give out who did this, but what other pieces has he done that you liked?
So what I was trying to, you might have not been here earlier, but I have several pieces from this company. So it's the same ones that did my Red Hood, the same ones that did Dark Marvel, the one that did Godspeed, the one that did X-23 that I recently did. Same company.
All those pieces are good, especially the Red Hood.
Yeah, it's the same company. So I think, people more or less will know who it is. I just wanted to respect
if that Red Hood was like 1/3, oh my God, I would pay like $3,000 for that. That thing's sweet, dude. So many switch outs and awesome.
I have the Prime 1/3 Red Hood from the video game. I really like that.
Me too. I have it. That's what I have right there.
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's right there.
Yeah.
I didn't know you had that piece, though, man.
That company's also doing. I don't know if you guys seen it. What is that? Berserk Goblin, Spider-Man. He's doing a bunch of Hulk, Green Hulk, Kirby. That I do have that one pre-ordered, and that base goes with the Sideshow's Logan. So that's pretty cool. I'm really excited for that one to add him with that Logan piece.
He's also got Doomsday Superman. Ooh. That one was kind of cool, and then also has a really cool looking. Well, he's also the one. Actually, he's the one doing Grundy. Did you buy Grundy?
I bought Grundy.
Solomon Grande. Yeah.
Same one. Same company.
4th?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I know who this is. Shit, he makes awesome pieces. Yeah.
Yeah,
He also did Clayface and Croc,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Killer Croc.
Yeah,
Clayface.
dude, yeah. I think Gurney coming in like in a week, so hopefully.
Yeah,
No, that Grundy's gonna be huge.
No, that thing's it's a 1/3 size, which is
it's the
awesome.
1/3. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's also doing a Wolverine, like a battle damage Wolverine with arrows all over his body and stuff like that.
Oh, with the ninjas under him, I think.
No,
That's another company, probably.
I can't remember.
There was a piece with the ninjas under him. He's done that before.
Then
there's the Weapon X in the tank.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then there's the Captain Universe Spider-Man. What if?
He's doing a lot of good stuff, man.
There's a lot of really cool shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my favorite companies. Yeah.
And yeah, by far one of my favorite companies as well. He just knocked. I say he, but the company knocks it out of the park with everything. I mean, this Silver Surfer, I love the paint on it. Like you said, I love the way it glosses and shines. I wish, my lighting, I could get it a little down more, but then my skin's just gonna ricochet and shine all over the place because I'm pale as hell. But
well, you both got the chrome head over there, so
Yeah, I know.
it works
They're
out.
both glistening.
Yeah, there you go. It's
Hey,
like
Will,
that.
you collect mainly customs, or is this like
No, I have Tweeterhead Catwoman, Michelle Pfeiffer. She's my favorite of all time. I have 3 Prime 1s, 1/3 scale, Fabok, Hush, and Art Gem Wonder Woman. I have SS Logan, and I think the rest of them, I got Iron Studios 110 Thor. I got that as a gift, and yeah, for the rest of them pretty much are customs. I just, with what's going on with the license pieces nowadays, I steer away from it, and plus the way they're doing customs now is just, I don't know, they have more. It seems like they have more of a personal art to it, and it's something you want to see. And companies have to wait for the licensing to accept what they're going to do or not do. So
that makes sense. And I wish customs did like more 1/3 pieces because they're kind of stuck on 1/4 only. I understand, the pricing, but
that depends. That depends because I'm working with the custom group right now, and they're doing I think it's a Frank Miller 1/3 Flash. They're doing 10 of them. You can see it. I posted on my Facebook page, ASV Collectibles. So if you want to join, you take a look at the page. And I usually post most of the stuff I get and other stuff. I put a lot of 3D renders for people that like the STLs and the 3Ds and just kind of new ideas from different artists and sculpts and stuff like that. I like to put mainly everything that has to do with statues on there. Once in a while, I like the figures. I know Toshi's really big into figures now, and there's some cool stuff coming out. So
yeah.
My bad.
More third party where I'm more like Hot Toys.
Yeah,
I do not like Hot Toys at all.
Toshi, what is it? InArt? You like InArt?
I like InArt. And actually, I'm gonna share your group.
I just joined it.
Everyone, so that.
Thank you.
Hey, Will. My bad.
So this is ASV, the Facebook group, and and that's the thing. Will really loves custom stuff, and you do share a lot of like STLs and custom, like just stuff that people normally wouldn't see, because you love this part of the hobby, so you put a lot of time into getting to know commissioners and stuff. So
right.
He usually shares a lot of cool shit that I normally don't see because I don't pay attention to that part of the hobby. So anyway, if you guys are interested in customs and whatnot, join this group. He usually posts a lot of cool shit. Is this like Battle Alita for real?
Yeah, that's a Battle Alita. The artist behind that is Carlos Eduardo. He's from Brazil. I know a lot of people from Brazil, a lot of sculptors and commissioners and stuff. And yeah, they did that. They did the paint render. I don't think anybody's printed that yet. I'm not sure if maybe he printed that and painted. He usually does. He comes out with a lot of stuff. I
like this.
He's doing a collaboration with another 3D group, and they do some amazing stuff as well. So they're all together now. And I don't know if you went a little quick there, but I posted earlier today if you guys are interested in DC's Undead and Bust, but that thing looks amazing. Wicked Art sculpted that, and they put it out. I think there you go. Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and Harley Quinn. It just looks amazing. If you can print that out in a 1-to-1 scale, you're gonna have some zombie grails right there. They did very, very good work on that.
Oh, I like the Harley. The Harley looks good.
Yeah. So if you're a fan of like Marvel Zombies or DC's Undead, they knocked it out of the park with this. I saw this today and I was like, whoa, okay, I got to post this. So shout out to them. They do great work.
Will, you said you're working with a company for 1/3 stuff, right? DC.
Yeah. I met this commissioner. We were talking a little bit, and I want to collect all 7 original Justice League members. I have 3 right now. I'm working with someone from Brazil that's gonna do a 1/3 Green Lantern for me, and it's one of Carlos Eduardo's sculpt. I really like that. And so I met another commissioner, and I was talking to him about a 1/3 Flash. He posted something. I gave him an idea for the base. He really loved it, so he used it. And he's only doing 10 ESs for that 1/3 Frank Miller Flash. Nice. So it might be on my group. If you just type in Flash, it might just pop up. I don't know how long I posted it, but it's a great piece.
Yeah, man. If you can do anything, try to get a Tim Drake or
is this the one?
A Tim, there it is. Yeah. So there's that option, and an option with Reverse Flash and a mask in his hand.
Cool.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
1/3, right? Yeah.
1/3, yeah. So
nice.
that base, I came up with the idea, and I kind of pushed it, and he really loved it. And he's like, let's just go for it. And I was like, cool. And I gave him also an idea for a Martian and Hunter. He kind of suggested it. I don't know if he's going to do it yet, but.
So this broken clock is your idea? That looks good.
Yeah.
That's cool. Reverse time, everything. Yeah, that's dope.
I like this. This is cool. Like the clock on the inside, like the gears and everything.
Whatever you can do, get a Batgirl out there or Tim Drake, man. That'd be awesome for me.
A 1/3 Tim Drake or a Batgirl. What I could do is since you joined, I'll friend you, and then I'll send you some STL stuff from Tim Drake and Batgirl that are extremely amazing, and I have a commissioner that will actually make one for you.
Oh my god, yeah, I'll pay a premium for either of those because I'm doing all Bat family in 1/3. So.
Okay, yeah. So this commissioner of mine is also from Brazil. It's a good friend of mine. We talk all the time, and he doesn't use factory paint. He has his own pro painter.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll pay a premium for those two for sure. If they're like whatever, definitely
Yeah, so he'll do it. I'll send you his info as well because he does some commissioning work as well. He Lady Deathstrike. I don't know if I posted that one, Toshi. Also, Lady Deathstrike PO still open if you guys are interested for her. He's done he did also a custom Colossus for me, which is different from his what he released. It's the same sculpt, everything, but I asked him to do the X-Force paint because I'm collecting X-Force. So it's going to be completely different from everybody else's. And I also asked him to sculpt his three portraits. One of them I asked him to sculpt the beard.
Is he going to do an X-Force Deadpool or no?
I don't know if he's going to do an X-Force Deadpool. I could talk to him about it. I do remember him already doing a Deadpool. He's doing a Wolverine. He's doing a Sabretooth. He's doing Maestro. He's the one that's doing
He's gonna have a hard time topping that XM Maestro.
Hey, where were you holding this man Will from? And he has all the pieces I would like, man. What the heck?
No,
you want to go in the back and suck his dick right now?
My knee pads are ready, man. I got my volleyball knee pads ready.
he's like,
No, yeah. So I'll send you the info. I'll send everybody info that want to. Obviously, I'm not gonna do it on the live. Just out of respect for him, I don't want to.
Yeah. But join the group, join your Facebook group, and then people who are interested in this can hit you up, and you can give them more information. Itachi Kennedy, my dude, what's going on? Hey. Tom Hinton, what's going on, my friend? Lane, were you about to bring up something?
Well, I was going to say, because I mostly myself stay away from custom. I'm not a big custom. I prefer licensed stuff. That's just generally how I roll.
Right.
But I admit there'd be one totally D-list Batman villain that I would totally get.
Did you already commission it yourself?
No.
The White Bunny, right?
Yeah, the White Bunny. No, I have set with a cosplayer who is actually making a cosplay outfit of the character.
What? The White Bunny?
White Rabbit from
White Rabbit. Sorry,
I'm a huge Batman fan. I don't even know who this is. What the heck?
I don't know who that is either.
She was originally in Batman: The Dark Knight.
Send me the picture. I'll bring it up. Send me the picture.
Payne, you would love her. Payne, you would love her.
But she's
Yeah,
got
well,
kids,
she
right?
she just was on a variant cover for Batman and Robin #1
Right.
last month.
It's hot girl summer for sure, Payne.
Yeah, I better see
You know
them.
what? You know what, Lane? You I'm gonna look into her and I'm gonna have someone sculpt that for you. You want her in 1/3?
Probably not that big because it'd be way too.
How about half scale?
Oh my God.
Put next to your bed.
Dude, I put this shit right here. I'll be jacking off.
Yeah, I know.
I'll be like half scale. Yeah, baby. Woo.
Silicone.
Yeah,
Silicone. There you go. Silicone.
It would be just. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, on this channel, I don't give no fucks. In case you haven't noticed.
I trust me. I am totally aware of that. But
yeah,
even sometimes you can still go. I just like the fact that Art Durham did a cover just recently for this character, and he was like, I had no idea that this character existed until I got committed. I got paid to actually do a cover, like a couple months back in the summer.
Okay.
But
Lane's the only one.
William, I was curious since you like you've got the Trinity and by Prime 1 in 3rd scale. Are you considering at all Are you considering at all the any of the LBS?
Actually, I've been in talks.
This checked it. Now, hang on, real quick. Now, this is what I'm talking about.
What's her
Unfortunately,
power?
actually, she.
Hey, you know what? I know a group, Lane, that will do that.
I can believe it. I know it.
That will do that.
I'm thinking, if I'm thinking of a group who I've seen some of the other ones like Sue Storm and stuff like that they did, I know exactly which one you're talking about.
No, this one. I don't know. This is not the one that do Sue Storm. This one's the one that is very controversial. He's a Brazilian also. I've talked to him. Good guy. He does he's got a lot of POs out. I don't know how he does so many POs, but he's done like Geisha Psylocke.
Oh,
yeah, with the tattoos and the kind of half towel and all that. So if you know that group, he'll make that for sure. He actually put out, because I've been bugging him to do an anime because I think his paint work would be great with anime. He's doing an Android 18, and he only posted her back, and I'm like, yeah, this sounds about right. And I think with this one he'll knock it out of the park. But I'm pretty sure you know what group I'm talking about.
Yeah, more late. But her power was biofission. See, the thing is, she's actually like an alternate form to the actual lady, who is I forget what her name is. I actually have the only like 3D ever made. There was a HeroClix made of her back during the Trinity War set, like a few years back now. That she was like a special chase, like the first one they ever did that was super, super rare. My friend bought it for me for my birthday. He cost him at the time like $200. That's how much now you can't sell it for like $40.
This thing needs to be cast off right here.
Yeah, I see. I figured
the tongue over there, and this needs to be cast off.
Yeah. But she's actually in this story, this new Batman arc, but she's not looking like this. They changed her looks because they don't want to. They were willing to sell variant covers like this, but not actually have the characters. Real rabbit ears.
This one will sell for sure. Check that show.
Yeah, if she was still wearing this, people would still buy it. But she was originally created by David Finch. I mean, I remember just weirdly because she was like in one story, and like that was it. We never saw her again. She was like on a cover, then once for no reason, wasn't even in the comic book. And then when they did the Forever Evil like crossover event story, she was like one of the villains featured on the cover, and she was like in an offshoot miniseries, but Finch just loved drawing her. So he just put her on the cover for no reason whatsoever.
I think this is right here, right, Lane? This is the original cover.
No, that's not how she originally. Yeah, someone edited that.
Oh, that's a click out of the comic right there. So I just figured, that suit's a little different than.
No, that's not how she looked in that comic thing.
So
for her original appearance is the same as the cover.
So
okay.
Will, did you already switch to body?
Yeah. So I got the other body with his face facing forward. So you can tell if I do a profile view, you can see it right there. He's not looking up like this other one. Let me see if I can get him kind of close. You see that?
So you have them in front of you. Which do you prefer, the looking up or the looking straight?
It's kind of my pet peeve, I would say, if they're looking any other direction but forward.
Oh,
Like
really?
so we did the unboxing with Faybach. You remember that? I think you did pretty well on views on that one. And he's got every portrait, and the only one, and there's some I cared more than others, but I always pick the one that he's looking straight forward, right? So depending on how you display it, it would work. So like if you can only display him low, then you can have his head pointing up. But if you're gonna display him eyesight, I want him straight forward. And you got the original. I can't remember if Faybach. He's got a side, like he's looking off to his side, and I'm like, who would display him looking off to his side, right? Because you're looking. So I don't know. It seems a little awkward. I don't know if they just do it as like filler to charge more or something for more portraits.
Yeah, of course they do.
But I've never really switched out portraits. I did pick up. I did commission a custom Logan head, which I'll do a video review on it with this artist from Italy, Old Man Logan, and he looks freaking amazing. That's probably the only statue I'd probably swap the heads out, depending when I get the Green Hulk, if I want to use Old Man Logan or not, and just kind of go from there. I know, Toshi, you were saying in the past that you like the figures because you can kind of just pose them a certain way and do certain things with them from time to time, right?
Yeah, it's nice to repose them and every now and then, like, just kind of.
The only thing that's hard about this, I love the concept. I think it's great. But it's like if you want to switch the body over, you got to go pick your box up in storage and take them out and bring them home and then swap the body. And that's kind of a lot, Unfortunately, there's not like a stand where you can just kind of.
Yeah, like a bus stand or something.
Yeah, like a bus stand.
Some of the prime one I have for all those alternate head sculpts.
Yeah.
They started doing more.
Or even, you know what, Tosh? I might even make one. I might even make it and sell it online. I don't know. But like your figures have that little hook in the back with a little stand.
Yeah.
And then I guess having something like that with both the bodies would be kind of cool. And then eventually you can do your swap or however you want to do your swap.
So are they both painted? The eyes are red on both bodies?
Yeah, it's more of like a purple reddish, I would say. Kind of like a glowing purple reddish. Yeah, they're both the same paint.
That's cool.
So, yeah, I mean, the piece is awesome. This is the one I would display, though, with the face pointing forward.
I actually like that one a lot more.
Which one?
The one that you have on right now. I like that one more.
And I do like him with Mjolnir. I think it just really tells the story better because that's pretty much how the story is, right? He becomes worthy after so many thousands of years, and he decides to go fight Thanos. But Thanos brings, younger Thanos from the past to help him fight because he knows he's powerful. And so it's a great storyline if you haven't read it. And this is kind of how I display it.
The story that made Donny Cates and kind of launched him, really.
Right. Because then you got the Cosmic Ghost Rider, right?
Yeah, Frank Castle.
Yeah, Frank Castle. So, very, very good story. Just kind of waiting on this company to do a Galactus. Something to kind of go with it. Maybe a 1-to-1 bust Galactus, because this company is putting out that I posted on my page, a symbiote 1-to-1 scale Spider-Man. It's a symbiote and plastic. Yeah. So I think a Galactus bust 1-to-1 scale would be perfect to display this one with the Galactus.
Yeah. Seeing how you had to peg this is making me think about it now because I just pre-ordered the other day the Spider-Man Noir premium format coming from Sideshow because he's resting kind of on the side,
right,
at a slant and stuff on the thing. So I'm just like, oh, great. This made me think about. Obviously, he's probably going to have different, completely plugins and everything. But now I'm already like, oh boy. Now I'm thinking about I'm going to have to plug him in at a weird side.
Right, and that could be a challenge too. So when I decide to pick something I'm going to PO or not PO, those are a lot of things I look at. Right, it's like the lean. There's a group there that does a 1/3 0.5 scale and amazing paint. I've done some unboxings. I think Toshi, you were part of that too. That's when I did both Psylocke and the Wonder Woman bust.
Yeah, that was
And-
fun. Yeah.
Yeah, that was really fun. And if you notice, all of his stuff, everything has a crazy lean to it, and that just concerns me a lot, right? It just makes me nervous. So I tend to purchase more museum poses because I feel they're safer, and I really like that stoic look, kind of like my custom She-Hulk I did the unboxing on. And she's very stoic, just standing straight. Museum, pretty simple. When you start getting to too much dynamic stuff, you tend to get a lot of breaks, a lot of leanage, a lot of things start to happen. So you gotta be mindful of those when you pick those
Why I
up.
like J&D keeps it nice and simple with their posting and stuff. It's not always necessarily the most. I mean, the detail every time is good, but if I would, if someone asked me, so you think I should spend $3,000 on this version of the character, and I'm like, one of the things I always say, are you okay with a more static traditional pose?
I actually really like the museum look for the J&D stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But if you're a person who likes a little bit more action or movement or stuff like that in your posing, I'd say J&D's like definitely not necessarily the one for you.
Yeah.
Well,
Uh,
LBS isn't either, right? LBS is all museum pose
Static
stuff.
pose, yeah, too.
Yeah.
But
No,
speaking of,
for me, these in the module case just looks really good. I just like them. They work
So-
for me. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw it all, because I know Toshi, I didn't give a choice because I shoved it down his throat, sending him pictures. Speaking of D&D, did you guys see the Indiana Jones?
Yeah, I saw that.
Dude, that
It looks pretty
crazy.
clean.
Yeah, the Connery looks crazy.
Yeah.
You think it's
Yeah,
gonna be
looks
only sold as both of them, or you can buy each? You think?
No, I think it's gonna be both of them.
I think it's gonna be both too.
Mhm.
Yeah, like
there's
the
no
other
point
One
in
Piece.
there's no point. I honestly I want it, but I know I don't have the room, so I'm not going to. Because I'm really at the point where I've got no space anymore. But I do want this. If I yeah, I just don't, I don't really
cool.
I've got nowhere to put it. Otherwise, I would definitely get
Well,
it.
it's going to be a challenge getting it because it's, relatively speaking, because it's not going to, it's going to be like Harley and stuff was not licensed for the United States. It's going to be
So there's so many people that we know that
I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, the US. Okay, I'm gonna say this for that US license thing. As far as I'm concerned, I don't give a shit. I know we all of us know a lot of people that can bring shit in.
Brennan, yeah.
I don't want that. To me, is a non-conversation.
I know like 6 off the top of my head for J&D.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
the people who are like who only deal with U.S. license, I should blah, just fuck off. Just fuck off. It's just
Well,
a waste of
we would already
Fuck
own
off.
some that technically aren't, because the Mara and the Harley are not.
Yeah,
So
no,
we got
it's,
them
it's,
anyway.
it's a non-starter of a question.
Yeah.
This is,
But
I'm
I was
interested in this because of the Sean Connery, to be honest.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
I think the Connery. I was about to say the Connery looks better than the Indy, but I think this as a prototype for J&D, I think this is their best proto yet, easily.
Yeah, the Sean Connery looks really good. And
The
I-
Connery looks amazing.
Interesting they're putting both on one base because they didn't do that with the Batman, right?
They
Yeah,
did
Bale
it
did
with
it.
the Bale,
Yeah,
with
the
Bale and with the
Bale
Bale
Batman.
Batman. They just didn't do that with
And I think the Superman as well. They did that, didn't they? Were they
did
together?
that with Christopher Reeve, yeah. But
Now here's the question. Now those are renders. You think it's going to come out looking like that, or it's going to be a miss?
no, I mean,
I think-
every J&D piece that I've had so far, they've always done better on the delivery than on the proto.
Really? I mean, I've seen
I'm not
some
worried
delivery with Henry Cavill Superman. I'm sorry, it doesn't.
That's awful.
Yeah, it looks like.
I don't think so. I think it'll come out fine. I'm not worried about it.
It's a Kryptonite Superman. That's what I say.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
it'll change.
It's this is, I will admit, this piece had me like really kind of excited. I know I'm not.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be like 4,500, 5,000.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
No, but
And
I'm
that's
a
more than
J&D
I would
hater.
spend.
Payne knows that. But this is their best they ever did. Like I as a hater for J&D, this is like their portraits are damn near 99%, and it's gonna be worth the price because the tailoring is gonna be amazing always for J&D.
Yeah.
And I just think because like Payne said, they do better than the protos. But the thing is, like that Superman proto, they don't think it's bad. Like the company,
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah.
regardless.
Well,
I
I don't know. I mean, I get where you guys are coming from, but I still like it, and I bought it, so fuck you. So,
Well,
I mean,
it's one I consider
No,
getting to be
I
my
got my
last
agenda.
stand
I
B,
gotta hate
possibly that Cavill
I mean,
Superman.
yeah, you can hate them all you want, but it's my money, so fuck
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I think the only one for me really, and I would.
How would you like it if I come over to your house and shit on your dreams?
Go ahead. Shit on all these pieces.
Shit on your dreams. Is Gal Gadot with her original uniform, not with the
the platinum line, the first one.
Yeah.
no, second one with her lasso and her original armor. Yeah,
the
that
platinum
one right there really kind of looks like her. It's really close.
Yes.
But I don't believe the first one was that close. I think they were off on
like it, right? The golden wing one, like the golden wings and all that.
Well, but she was in gold. She didn't have the wings because it's the 1/3 GND, so they didn't have the wings.
That one's good, yeah.
Oh,
but
yeah, I had that one. Not bad.
It wasn't bad, but I just from what I haven't seen it in person, but what I have seen is just it just kind of I don't know. It just didn't look like her as much as the new one that they came out with.
The new one's good, but I know it comes with a bigger price, but it is good though.
It is really good. Yeah.
But like I said, I think that Connery and Indiana are Ford right there, the best one they've ever done for sure. Prototype at least.
I like Sean Connery.
Mm-hmm. Well, if they did a James Bond Connery or even like Craig or anything like.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna buy this. I got no space. I am holding out I'm saving my money and holding out for them to do John Wick.
Oh yeah.
And supposedly they're gonna do Bane from Dark Knight.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely like
shit.
that.
They're gonna do Hardy?
They're gonna do Hardy, yeah. They're gonna do Bane, they're gonna do Wick apparently, and maybe if they do Batfleck, if they do Ben Affleck, then I'll probably want
that'd be cool.
Go ahead, Lynn. My bad.
I think because I got the main characters I wanted really from Jamie. That's why I kind of wanted maybe the Cavill Superman like to be the end because I just managed to get money in an amount where I was able to buy them at the timing was perfect.
Yeah.
I think with the reason I so much took up when I saw the Indiana Jones is we can't seem to get Harrison Ford in Indiana. We can't get anything Harrison Ford, it seems.
Right.
Indiana Jones. I just leaving Sean Connery and his dad even before I knew he was coming necessarily, but just we could get an Indiana Jones something, young Indy, not possibly the hot toy, which was going to be we don't need to be reminded Dial of Destiny ever exists ever again.
Geriatric Indiana.
Yeah, but like getting that original version of him or something like a younger India original trilogy, like just to get something. I know I really appreciate it just because I think it looks great. Even if it's not something I'm going to get, that they're actually making something of that version of that character finally made me just super happy. Like, oh my god, we're getting a real Indiana Jones. Like, and I put in quotes real. I know we've had.
I know,
but I mean the original Indiana Jones trilogy.
Yeah, and I think Bob Dylan, if he's still here, and I think he's a bigger John Wick fan than I am. But if J&D comes up with John Wick, I'm definitely like a day one for me.
If they do John Wick or Anne Kane from the fourth movie,
like a 2-pack like that or something.
Oh shit! If they do that, it's a 2-pack. Oh my god!
Yeah, 2-pack with them pointing the guns at each other. That'd be awesome.
Dude, that would be.
That would be cool. Like, I like John Wick 4. I loved Kane. Kane became one of my favorite characters.
Best character added in the whole series easily.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, Will, actually, I do want to do this. Will, would you mind going handheld again? Because I would like to see a close up of the looking straight ahead.
Gotcha.
I think it'd be nice for everyone to see as well for people who are interested in this. And then, what might be fun after that, guys, is we can kind of all circle jug. No, I'm kidding. No, but I was maybe we can bitch about the hobby and shit.
Let's do it.
So there you go. And you can see the eyes a little bit better.
Yeah, I like the eyes. I think they did a good job.
Do you know what was the production run for this guy? Was it like
30.
between 30 and 50? Okay.
30?
It was 30, 29 out of 30.
Was this 30 for one color, or was it the whole run? I don't remember.
I think it's 30 for one color.
Okay.
So 60, I guess you say, Lane. 60, 30 for the silver and 30 for the black.
black. Yeah.
I definitely like I think I like the fallen version for the kind of the setup for this more than just the regular.
Oh, the Mjolnir
Silver
looks great,
Surfer.
dude.
Mjolnir looks good. Yeah.
If you had like maybe black, like leather, like on the handle part, it'd be even better. But it looks awesome though, like right now.
I mean,
Yeah.
the color of the leather looks pretty good. Yeah, I mean, if
Is that leather or is that sculpted?
that is sculpted.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. I just meant like on the handle part, like where he's holding it. That'd be cool if they had like the leather on it. But like it still looks good. So
Yeah. That looks good, man. That's a beautiful.
I know,
piece.
yeah. Oh, dude, if that had like a light up feature with all that like resin right there, that'd be cool too.
He didn't add it, but it would be cool if it was there. With
Yeah,
it.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it would be awesome.
Yeah, like the anime pieces. Yeah, I know where you're going with it. Yeah.
You can do your own. I know like BAM Collectibles does that, but I don't know if you want to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd go that far and mess with it.
Yeah, there's no really need, but
I mean, if it accidentally broke,
You can put a light behind it.
yeah, that's basically what they do. He puts like LED strips behind like clear resin like this.
Yeah, and then it pops. Yeah,
it pops out. Yeah, for sure, because it's clear, obviously. So I'm just saying, I don't know if you would want to do that. It's up to you.
No, it's nice. I like it.
I mean,
I like you see this like pink purple effect. I like how it's reflecting off the board too.
Yeah, I like that. I like the board. It looks awesome. I know you said it's a pure metal, right?
Yeah, the board is metal.
Nice.
So if it looks like it feels pretty sturdy.
Yeah, I mean it's
Well,
wobbly.
don't be
all night, man. Again,
don't be wobbling it, but I'm just saying that
don't have that much confidence in it. Gosh, you just got it.
It looks like it will at least it does a good job, so that's good.
That's all right. I got another body over here if this one falls.
No,
but what if the board falls? Oh, shit.
Well, it's metal, so we're good.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
right.
There you go. Fuck it.
And the board pegs in really well, right? It's like nice and tight.
Oh no, yeah, it's super tight. You kind of gotta flex the arm a little bit. I was worried about breaking the fingers, just to kind of snap it in a little bit.
Okay, well, I'm glad you didn't have to.
But you know what I like to see? There are some companies that will make just the switch outs, and I would like to see like Stormbreaker maybe. Maybe something else on there that I think would be kind of cool. To be honest.
I don't know if he might be coming on, but our boy Connor, you can get him to 3D print it.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't see why not if he's wanting to. I hear he's backed up with you, so I'm on a 10-month wait.
I only have one thing. He's printing me a Stormbreaker. That's it.
What piece?
Hey, Payne, I guess it was confirmed earlier today. Richard Mole died. The bull from Night Court back in the 80s, and also was the voice of Two-Face and Batman the Animated Series.
Oh, wow. Oopsie. Well, I didn't.
Dang, that's like 2 in this past year, right? Shit. Connor right now.
And then Arlene Sorkin, too, right?
Yeah. Shit.
Obviously, she's probably, especially with Batman, a little bit better known and stuff.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I guess that, yeah. But anyway, sorry, 10 minutes in, but I just had noticed that.
He's already done.
Well, in terms of whatchamacallit, in terms of the unboxing, guys, so like Will, I don't know if you want to keep the piece up while we are shooting this shit, or you want to kind of take it apart and put it back in the box or whatever. You're welcome to do whatever, but
no, it's fine. It's a little eye candy for you guys to check it out, and if anybody else logs in, they can see it. It's up,
Cool.
Yeah, and if people still logged in while we're talking and they want to see more close up, we can just have you do that.
Absolutely.
If you want to see just what shows off what a custom piece can do, this is like perfect one to put up.
Yeah,
I know you're about to get in rant mode, which I love. What gets him out? It gets even better.
No, I was gonna say, can you guys like talk shit for a minute so I can go get some alcohol?
Bro, dude, when it gets like 5 shots in rant mode, it's awesome. Let's do it.
Yeah,
no, I can't be loud. I can't be loud. My wife will kill me. I gotta I gotta be like,
Yeah, you gotta be a little
You're gonna
respectful.
see the
gotta be
camera's
like-
gonna be off, and then it's gonna come back, and we'll see his
I've
wife
heard
walking
Payne-
like the. Is gonna come into the room walking like the ghost girl coming out of the TV,
right?
bending, and next thing we know, Payne's got no lower jaw left.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
I've heard Payne say some stuff, but FBI would be like, okay, we had to like put him on the watch list real quick, like for a while at least. You know, like
Well,
have I really said stuff that would get me on the watch list? Though? I don't know.
So,
I don't know.
hey, Payne, we
I
can
won't say
relate.
it right now, but yes, you have said some stuff that's very controversial. I'll say.
Have I?
Which I love though, because I know it's you. So
He's like, have I?
Have
She's
I?
like, yeah, baby.
Well-
Remember, he may or may not be functioning back from that time. period.
I will say that if I did say such things, I certainly hope it pissed a lot of people off.
Well,
Because I would like y'all to remember to suck my dick. And just in case you forget which fucking channel you're watching, you pieces of shit. Just in case you forget.
Go f yourself. Go f yourself. Go f yourself.
Company that is always finding new and exciting ways to tell people to themselves. Think and it's just a bold new way that we can say we don't care.
There you go. In case you
That
forgot
sounds
who you're
about
talking
right.
to. In case you
All right.
forgot who you're talking to.
Payne, get the elk, man. I want to drink with you.
all right, go get your alcohol. sir.
Yeah, I need some alcohol. So please entertain the chat for a while, please.
We will be glad to do it. So let me ask one thing with the, I'll start off here with the William and Marcos. I don't know if you had it yet. I'm going to relate because, Prime One just had their direct tonight. Originally, actually, Jimmy I and we're going to try and do a stream for that, but
Yeah, he
he
invited
got
me.
caught up with work.
Yeah.
But one thing I can say that I did find it kind of annoying, and I seem to notice when this happens a lot, is when some of these companies stuff, and Sideshow has had the same thing happen with some of their streams, is when they're telling you about all these deals and stuff like that, and then they don't work.
Mhm.
Like they had a boat. Prime One had a BOGO going, and literally there was everybody in chat and everything, and even
No,
up to
it
when
worked.
was about to end. Oh, it
No,
finally
it
did.
No, so what happened was because I thought the same thing. So like, how Prime One does their BOGO. You pay for a higher price thing, and the lower price thing is half off, right? Or
Yeah,
off.
whatever.
Yep.
So what the BOGO was like, DC had a BOGO, Transformers had a BOGO, and then Jurassic Park had a BOGO, and it's literally like some cheap shit that Prime One has. Like it's like you buy a DC piece and you get like a $100 thing that Prime One has for free. That's all you do. It's not like a real BOGO. Like you buy one statue and you get the statue free. So like it was working. They just didn't explain what the fucking BOGO was.
Well, then they also didn't have the link work into the effing Justice Buster.
No, for sure. Those links for sure were like fucked up.
Well, no,
But
I'm just saying using that as an example, or even like Sideshow was having issues. Like they've had multiple times whenever they do this stuff, where if part of the audience where they don't make sure, this is just in general stuff that is annoying, where they're doing the sales or said this stuff's supposed to be working, and they haven't, or even the game was fudged up. The points game wasn't working on one of the iOS or something like that correctly. I was reading some stuff in some channels that were complaining. Make sure your crap is working, man.
Yeah.
Before you get to it. I mean, like you guys have a professional video going where they're mentioning all this stuff, and Prime Ones was timed. That was the other thing. They were like pre-prime, preset for all this. It wasn't like it was live.
What are you talking about?
We were discussing where a peeve thing that I've had where they keep having, like when Sideshow's been having some of their live streams, or Prime One was running into technical issues where like you ran into. The Justice Buster link was not working correctly, and people couldn't get it to work. Is when you're doing these sales or other things like this,
You know what's funny?
make sure your shit is working, man. How can you not make sure a link is not working for an item that you're trying to sell? And obviously, it ended up selling out, but people were like, what if it was something that you had like 3 left and people couldn't get the effing thing to work? Like that just creates problems and ill will and everything for no particular reason whatsoever. Just making sure before
Yeah,
you post
but
it.
people in the hobby love drama.
I know.
Also, did you guys see the Prime One thing earlier? Did it look like they were copying Sideshow? I thought that was very funny.
Yeah, it was 100% the same thing.
Copy the thing, yeah.
They were totally
was.
copying Sideshow and like how they did the
Well,
sale.
Sideshow's giving away free nano gauntlets right now, so you can blow yourself up like Iron Man.
Oh no, I literally bought something and I didn't know you could get that for free, and I don't have it for free, so I didn't get it. So fuck it, I don't care. I don't even.
Yeah.
If you called them, no, they won't.
Nah, I don't give a shit though. I would have just probably given it to Jimmy. You know, like I don't give a shit. You know.
Yeah, well, I mean, it would just take up space you had need for something else. But.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not. I wasn't tripping, but like I could give something to Jimmy, I guess.
You know, the other thing too is, you know, I bitch and moan and I rant, and like you said, I said things that get me on the terror watch list. But I think it's important to point out that like when I go onto these tangents, it's not targeted at the audience and the people who watches our stuff or the people who follow my channel, because I hope these guys at this point know who I am. I know everything that I ran on about is the 90% of the fucking fucktards out there who can't fucking, oh my god, these fucking pieces of shit. Those are the people I'm ranting against, not the people who are actually enjoying watching our content. So let me just get that straight. This is for, if I'm bitching, it's not about the people following. It is about the 90% of the fucktards out there who love to bitch, whine, and apparently like to stick something up their assholes. So
for you, buddy.
But you know, where do you guys? So let me start with you, Will. What is the state of the hobby for you, or where are you now with everything, with the whole?
You know, due to some things going on, like everybody else, I have to slow down a bit on the POs. You know, we got a bunch of priorities. My youngest will be finishing high school here, going to college, so I got to deal with that too. You know what I mean? So,
of course.
There are a lot of stuff I'm slowing down on, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna stay away from the hobby. I just started that Facebook page a while back, getting close to 100 subscribers on my Facebook page. So I thought that was kind of cool. I didn't even think I was gonna get, anything really. I just really did it for fun, and I just kind of want to spread the word about the sculptors and artists and stuff and things I love. I've been a big art fan. I used to draw back in high school and paint and stuff like that. And so right now, at the moment, I've been blessed to meet a lot of wonderful people. Unfortunately, we weren't able to hang out with Tim. There's Iz from he's close by. He's close by to my work. He's got actually 2 storms coming in, 2 custom storms. He wants me to do some unboxing for him,
cool.
Which I absolutely love that. I did some unboxing for him for Fire and Ice DC, a couple other ones. So yeah, I think the biggest thing for me is just my local Bay Area community, Nevada, Southern Cal. We got a lot of friends out there. I actually picked up XM Red Hulk, but I was like, I don't think I'm gonna unbox that one. I'm just gonna. It's an oldie goodie, and I'm like, well, should I unbox it? Shouldn't I unbox it? And
2 pieces probably too. I bet 2-3 pieces at most.
Yeah. So it's one of those things where I want to continue. I love doing the live unboxings. I love doing them in general. So meeting these new people and they're like, hey, you want to unbox this for me? I was like, yeah, sure. Because a lot of people don't like to get in front of the camera, right? They're for whatever reason, they don't like to. So they're like, would you do it? I was like, yeah, of course I'll do it. I'll keep doing it as long as people will let me do it. A good friend of mine picked up that new Iron Man Hulkbuster mix, that custom one. You know which one I'm talking about, Toshi?
Oh, NMK, yeah.
Comes in like 5 boxes. So he's like, dude, you're going to help me. Yeah, he's like, you going to help me open this and unbox it? I said, yeah, I'll do the unboxing whenever you're ready. So I'm just waiting on him. So there will be an unboxing video.
That's too many boxes, man.
It's
4
crazy.
boxes. That's too much. No. Oh my god.
That's Optimus Prime Jetwing level of box.
Yeah,
Optimus 3. Yeah. This one is 4.
I think this was 4. Yeah.
Yeah,
those 4 boxes. But if we're doing for a live for that, it'll take forever. But I think I'm just gonna do just the unboxing and review. It'll be a little quicker, I
think Art did a live unboxing of the Jetwing, and he said it took like 3 hours just because there's so many pieces. And
yeah,
that's the other thing.
Jetwing was on sale today.
Yeah, that was like
for like $500 off. But the problem is the shipping on that thing would. I put in the shipping paid as I showed you, like to do it not like be on a boat for like 2 months or something like that. The standard shipping to me for the Justice Buster was going to be $1,300, almost $1,400.
So the economy, which is like the boat shipping for Prime 1, the 4 pieces I got directly from them has only took like a month, most likely, like at the most. So like they're actually not like really it says like 2 to 3 months. So like it's really just a month, honestly. It just depends.
Yeah,
obviously it depends, but it's really around a month or 2 months, not really 2 to 3 months. So
yeah, like 30 to 45 days, something.
Don't get air. Get air.
Yeah, 30 to 45 days for sure is most. If you just go see, you know, a local friend of mine here, he always does DHL. I'm like, dude, why are you spending so much on it? Like, you don't need it that bad. You waited 1.5 years for it. Just wait 2 more months.
Yeah,
2 months.
exactly.
It doesn't do much, bro. Like, it just 2 more months.
Yeah, I agree.
Like,
guys,
you're fine. Like,
So right now, I think one of my customs is coming in. It's a Thor. I've been waiting for a long time for it, and I think they're delaying it a little bit, but that one's ready to ship here soon. So I'll be doing an unboxing like that. I think Toshi knows this Thor. A good friend of ours. This one is the commissioner. The commissioner passed away in June, July.
Oh, that one. Okay. Yeah, I know which one. Yeah.
So super excited for that to come in. I think I only got about maybe three POs coming in. And I'm like done for a while. Like I have to catch up on other stuff.
Yeah, no, I mean, of course, man. That's totally understandable. College is not cheap for a kid. Guys, if and this is more so for the replay. For people who are watching a little bit later and enjoy Will's stuff, check out ASV Collectibles. That's his Facebook. Help him clear 100 members if you can. Right now he's at 90 something. So yeah, let's help him clear 100 members. Also check out the YouTube page. Subscribe to him if you want, if you're interested in custom content.
Also, my Facebook page. A lot of people, I posted it there, but a lot of people don't know. You can post your sales stuff too. So you're more than welcome to post whatever you want within the guidelines. And if you got something for sale, go ahead and post it as well. So I don't have 2 pages. I just figured stick to 1 page, and just kind of do it that way. And I think it works fairly well.
Hey man, my page lately, I'm like posting sexy pictures. Let's see, we got a fat Yoda.
That Grand Emerald Thrawn, man. That hot toy just got announced, man. That thing it's amazing.
So we got a fat Yoda, we got a fat man in the donut shop. That's pretty good.
There's me as Batman.
That's Batman right there.
The Sasuke too. That 1/3 Sasuke you posted.
Half scale.
Is that the half?
Yeah, it's a half scale.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I thought it was 1/3.
Him, Naruto, and I think Kakashi, right? Or Itachi?
I don't know. That's what we got. We got Satine and Obi, and then
we got one character who hasn't been
sexy
referenced at all.
Supergirl. We got some sexy Supergirl. I like that.
She's definitely not looking like that, unfortunately, in the comics.
Let's see. We also got some. We've got
Power Girl doesn't look like that.
We've got Iron Black Widow, sexy as fuck.
The old.
And there we go. There we go. So
that's the Supergirl you want.
The Pain Collectibles page right now. We're posting a lot of sexy pictures. That's kind of what I'm about.
he's the attempt to be canceled, Pain.
Not really. It's just I mean. I'm still at the same place I am with this hobby. It's like everyone is so serious about this shit, and they take this stuff so seriously, and it's so important, and blah 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 blah. And I was like, allow me to shit on everything that you stand for, because I just don't care. This is not that important to me, so I'm gonna shit on everything you stand for. So when you want to be serious and post all these things, I'm gonna post sexy pictures. Why? Because fuck you. Anyway, but. Lane, where are you with the hobby, my friend? Oh, why are you selling? Aren't you selling some? I thought, why are you selling your Jean Grey or whatever? I thought you really liked that one.
Because I pre-ordered the Spider-Man Noir, so I'm selling that to help pay for the Noir.
Okay.
That's the only reason I'm selling it. It's one of those things where I mean, I've got 6 I mean, I got paid. I got like 23 or something Hot Toys on pre-order, man. That's kind of where I do a lot more of my stuff still. But I've got 6 statues on order now, and you know, I got like 4 Prime ones are part of that. So now I just recently did. I'm still in because I'm enjoying the hobby, but I've collected statues on and off since like 1996 when I worked in an LCS. When I was like 19 was when I bought my first statue. It was back when it was a Lady Death, back when Chaos Comics was around. It was like one of the first big statue of her was like 18 inches tall or something. It took us 4 to get in from F and Diamond because they would like the first 3 we had, the heads came broken off at the neck. 4th time was the trunk. I had that one for years. But I've been a statue collector on and off at different points for just like a long time. And now I actually live in an apartment where I can actually, in theory, I can actually fit some stuff. I need to get like a big, I've got my D12s, which I'm about to pick up my 4th one probably next month. I'm never going to own like 150 figures or something like that. But I need to get like one set of shelves, like 5 or 6 feet long. I want to get up, and that'll be the statue shelves. So whatever can fit on there, like I want them to be like 35 inches in between, so I can fit 3rd scale on there or 1/4 scale or whatever. I'm never going to do like a life-size bust or a life-size statue or something. I'm not going to spend $7,000 because I'm probably never going to have the money available for like something like that. That's just not what I want to do. I think like what you do, like maybe some 3rd scale, 1/4 scale, or doing the, the 6 scale figure stuff. That's like more I'm at that's where I'm at. But I'm still, because I'm relatively more new, because I literally sold all my statues and started over like back in 2020, 2021. But I mostly avoided customs, the like William gets, because everybody else told me they're super silly expensive. They're super silly expensive. And I'm like, well, I'm like, well, I should be having coming here shortly. I'm going to be waiting for the bill to come in for the Bat Tank from Justice League.
Oh wow,
and
yeah,
that's like $18.99.
Yeah. Well, you talk about bust. There's a company there. I think it's called the Department Art. They did a really awesome 1:1 scale Michelle Pfeiffer with 2 portraits. One with her growling face and one with the normal one, and that was only like 1,600. That wasn't even that bad, and it like dead on Michelle Pfeiffer. They hand sculpt these. They don't cast them. They're all hand sculpted.
Yeah, if I was getting bust, I would get that Hathaway from Infinity. I love that set. Payne's already had to listen to me multiple times. Be just like, hey, Payne, if you want to accidentally send me your, Catwoman on Batpod or something like that for a year, please feel free.
I don't know if I'm going to accidentally send you anything.
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen.
I might send you some porn, but
some Pain.
Actually, I'm about to post a sexy picture in honor of you right now.
Oh my gosh.
So by the way, I just want to point out that I feel like this should how J&D Harley should have come. Like this little picture here should how J&D Harley should have showed up with the.
I like her just the way she is. She came out perfect for me.
I don't know why this one she's so thick. Something happened to her.
Yeah. I'm down with that. I'm okay with that. And then Marcos, this one's for you. We've got Hinata over here.
Oh, Hinata, one of my favorites.
That's Boruto Hinata.
Let me go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, he's got to go rub one out.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna put a new picture. And it says in honor of Lane Kramer.
Oh.
I don't know if I probably don't want to see this.
Uh-oh.
And then I'm gonna post, and then we're gonna refresh the page.
He's blasting him out like that, dude. Come on, Payne.
It's okay. It's not gonna be that. It's actually very classy.
Yep.
There you go. In honor of Lane Kramer. I mean, that's pretty classy.
Okay, is that V?
I don't fucking know. She just looks good.
I know. I was thinking V from like Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. That's
Yeah, but I
pretty-
mean, you can custom the character, so I mean, you can look almost like anything, however you want. But
All right. Drinky time.
So-
Hang on. Drinky time. Drinky time.
I'm definitely more in a positive space for collecting, but I do kind of get where, my kind of issue, and this is something you talked about, is a lot of the I don't even like using the term bickering so much, but I think you talked about it, like tribalism, and I think of 1/6, I don't notice it maybe because I don't pay attention as much in statue collecting, that, because it's not the comic version, the live action are trash and compare. I know people don't necessarily really argue that, but I'm just saying, or in 1/6 scale, people are having in art versus, Hot Toys. Like, I just prefer Hot Toys because, like, I'm a Star Wars guy. Like, that's how I really am. That would be the thing I buy the most of. And I'm not buying, like, the other figures or stuff. Hot Toys is my access to Star Wars stuff. It's like the perfect price point. They're big enough. And that's why I mostly buy that. That's why I mostly focus on that, because Star Wars is mostly what I buy. So it's the license there I still like to get. But the arguing and all that stuff seems to happen. Like, what is trash? And I poke fun sometimes. Like, there were those pictures of, like, all the in arts at, like, Wonderfest or something, like doing the Michael Jackson Smooth Criminal or something like that, bending over and stuff because of the magnets. I think they're all good. I mean, why can't they all be good? And maybe they're not perfect, but, like, I'm just like, okay, I don't feel like spending $500 on that, but there's a Hot Toy figure that's $260, which the head sculpt for that character looks perfect, because I don't want to spend $400 on the other one, or just saying they're overpriced garbage or something. There's so much arguing all the time about it's got to be one.
Well, yeah, people are
Queen's trash and J&D's the best, or vice versa, or whatever.
Well, yeah,
Just why? Why can't they all? A lot of them are all good, but sometimes they may have some faults with them. I mean,
because people
that's
are
my opinion of it, anyway.
Because people are cunts. Because people are cunts.
Yes.
But no, it's also
an argument makes money. Arguments make money.
No, I think we all just like drama.
No, but that also plays into it too.
I think most of this collecting, especially with the 1/6 or any even statues or figures, I think it's become just a trend of, like, sports. Oh, your team sucks, my team's better. Your team's So now it turned into that, instead of just enjoying the art and collecting. Be like, oh, you got Infinity Studios bust. Well, man, Queen's pretty cool too. And that's, instead of just being positive with everybody, there's always a negative Nancy talking bad about somebody else's stuff. And it's like, I had this conversation with somebody about grails, and it's like, your grail is not my grail, and that's okay. This is my grail, and that's your grail. And if you got 20 grails, it's fine. I got one grail. And you know what I mean? It just becomes more, it seems more of a competition. Oh, who has more than the other guy? It's like, well, you kind of can't do that. It's like, we see Art, and he's got an amazing museum. He's got all this stuff, and it's super fantastic. Am I jealous? Yeah, I wish I had it, but I'm happy with what I have as well.
Yep.
So, kudos to him. He's doing great, and I'm doing fine too. So I think it just should be a positive community than all this trash talking, because now they just ruined Toshi, and it's just.
Wait. Who ruined what?
Toshi
how did I get
ruined by Toshi? I don't know what you mean. The community did ruin Toshi.
But also
Which is why I say on my channel, we focus on beautiful things like this. Like this. This is how my J&D Harley should have come with the BC10T switch out, the leather bra.
Yeah, see, I know when Payne's starting to get more into pre-talk mode, it's usually when his face starts crunching up more. Like, he's like, he starts doing that more often, and that's when usually, or he'll crunch up his nose a little bit, go back and say. And then usually it's like, mother bleepers, get ready, because we are going to have a lot of discussion. We're going to talk about some stuff, and I'm probably going to say a lot of things that are going to annoy people, but be true, because I am the,
Blam!
I just wait for him to say, I am the Go Pro Wrestling promo, I am the voice of the voiceless. I speak for the polystone. I speak for all the silicone, whether it's in the chest or in the statue.
I am a god. Okay.
Hey, clown, if you're ragging so bad, why don't you take your mama's tampon out of your daddy's asshole and lick it clean before you shove it up your pussy?
Am I wrong that I could totally see if he had been Toshi was actually a voice actor for his career, that he would have been hired to voice bitch pudding?
Oh my god, I would
Robot Chicken.
That. You know what?
Ed Asner voicing Granny Goodness.
I was in acting in musical theater in college. I just didn't want to be poor, so I didn't go down that route. I gotta find
then you wouldn't own any J&D unless you were making as much as Tom Cruise.
I gotta find this picture of big ass boobs and stick Lane on it. And be like, in honor of, you know what? I found the perkiest tits ever. In honor of Lane Kramer. There we go.
You get money off YouTube now. Stop. You don't want to get banned.
Oh, do you know how much these live shows don't make any money?
I know, but I just say off some boobies.
It's not worth.
You don't get banned off some boobies.
I'm not gonna get banned. They just don't pay me. That's all. I don't make any money on these live shows anyway, so we might as well have some fucking fun with it.
So, FYI, Toshi, I found some QC issues on this one, man.
Oh, whoa!
What happened?
Yeah, with the paint.
Ooh, where? What's going on? Hang on.
Just looking, and there's a lot of scuff coming here. It looks like from the factory. A lot of scuff
really?
coming on right here. Let me see if I can.
Yeah. That's a type figure with the paint. You can find it in a hurry, just with being the black paint and everything on there.
If I can, let me give you some light. I don't know if you can.
Oh, I see it. No, I see it.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Damn, Wolverine fucking clawed his ass.
Yeah.
Is that just from this?
That or
just on this body or the other?
Oh man.
It's just right off to the side right there. I just noticed it. A mold here was covering it, and I'm looking, and it's
scuffed.
Yeah, scuffed really good.
Yeah, a whole fucking leg.
Is the other body like that too?
I put them back in the box, but I'll pull them out and take a look. And like I said, that's on me. I should have opened it on a get-go. I didn't, and it's been months, so I'm not expecting anything out of it.
Yeah.
Let me check anything out.
Also, while he's doing that, Lane, your in honor of Lane Kramer picture is posted.
Why does everything go to Lane?
This is the latest one. I figured you would like this because I actually love this because look at how perky the tits are.
Yeah.
Are these all AI?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've just been whenever I see these, I just save them, and they make me happy.
Well, Payne, when I'm looking forward because I'm super excited on Monday.
Brian Wong. Brian Wong's in the house. What's going on, bro?
Hey. She's bomb.
Hey, Brian Wong. I've been drinking. Hey, Brian, you want to come on? He's not gonna come on. He always doesn't come on now because I think I'm too not safe for work for him. I think his PR department doesn't let him come on my show because they're like, oh no. we like him. He's our friend, but we can't let him come on. He makes our CEO look bad.
Yeah.
Sorry.
On this one right here too, as well, it looks like the paint's blemishing on there. I don't know if it's a clear coat that's drying out. Something's going on his foot around here. You tell the texture's different. There is a big scuff on his thigh here. It just seems like it could have just been in a box so long and the paint's kind of given out. There's a big fingerprint on there. I've been wearing gloves the whole time, but I don't know. Maybe I could polish them up and see different. Yeah, there's some scuff marks over here on the arm, underneath the armpit. Could be just a clear coat. I don't know. It's very hard to tell unless you're really paying attention. We've been up for an hour and 40 minutes, and I just noticed it, and I've been looking at it the whole time. You know what I mean? So it's just I just caught it. It is what it is. I wouldn't know how to even repair that. Do you just put another clear coat over it? I mean, how did they paint it? What paint they use? So
Is the second one the one that you just took out of the box? Is it like not as bad, or is it the same?
yeah, the second one actually is not as bad because the first one's got a lot of scuff on the thighs, so it's like right there because you want to display them with Molnir right here like this, and it's pretty bad. This one right here just looks like the paint transitioning off, like the clear coat rubbed off. Like if you see an old car, you see like nice paint and it kind of fades off a little bit, the paint job. And that's kind of what it looks like on this leg that's stretched on this piece. And the other one that I just noticed, it just looked like Wolverine went to town with them.
I'm sorry.
It's not even smooth. It's like very rigid. So I'm not quite sure. Maybe it was a fresh paint and just threw it in the box and it just kind of just buffed that spot.
Nelson says those are battle damage from his fight with Thanos.
No, he was definitely not looking that much. It's just fight with Thanos. He was definitely not looking just scratched up.
Lane, what were you saying earlier? Because I completely lost my train of thought.
Oh, well, I'm used to doing that too, so it's all good. I'm accused I jump around too much like a buddy.
Wait, hold on a sec. So, Will, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna put the other one on, the one without the scuff. I'm just gonna have them on because I've had that one on there for a minute, and people are coming in and going out, so I just stick this one on there, and it's all right.
Because I mean, while you were putting it together, like I think that's from the factory. I don't think
Yeah, no. I always do my reviews and unboxing stuff with it sealed. I never receive it and open it. I just receive it, leave it sealed. I feel like it's a form of just, I guess, proof that that's how it came through shipping or manufacturer. If it came broken, charge UPS or some, file a claim. Because a lot of times you do an unbox, it's already open. So how does the person that made it or the license group know that you didn't just break it when you open it? So I always leave everything sealed, and I do that just for
posterity.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
So yeah, but this, like I said, this piece has been in the box for, God, I don't even know when I got it, 5 months ago or whatever, and it could be just because it was sitting in the box. Yeah, I picked it up, and then I started piggybacking other things, and I started doing unboxing of other things, and this was just the last one I had to do the unboxing, and it's just been in the box. Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
And then Marcos, tell me what grinds your gears about this.
Grinds my gears. So
fuck you and your you can go suck a dick with that G&D.
Thank you, Will.
You can.
We'll get that on another time.
You can. So hey, Marcos, I'm gonna come over to your house, take my middle finger, and shove it up your asshole.
Please do. I've been doing it for a while. But
you fucking bastard.
So I got into the hobby when it was expensive. So when people complain about shipping and prices on statues, I myself I only.
Wait, when did you get in the hobby?
Shit, I'm trying to think. What, 2023? So it's late 2021 or early 2021. I can't remember exactly, but in that range. So I only know high prices. So I know when people talk about shipping and prices on statues, blah blah blah. I only know high prices, and then so I don't really complain about that stuff. I just complain about how pretty much with how Pain does, people just bitching nonstop about shipping and it happens. I canceled a couple pieces up from Prime 1 because the shipping was I don't care. I canceled. If I can get it from Todd or somebody else, I'll do it. If I want to get it again, That's all you have to do. You waste obviously I guess you can miss $100 on the deposit or whatever, but whatever. I don't care.
I mean, also these days, you don't really have to PO a statue anymore.
You don't. Yeah, but I PO'd that statue I canceled from Prime 1. That was maybe the fourth piece I PO'd, and then it took a long time.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But I was $500 shipping. I don't love I like the piece. I don't love it,
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not going $2,100 for the piece, So I was
no, I agree.
I just I'll cancel it. It's fine, fuck it, and that I got like what?
I mean, the really honestly, the entire hobby, and Will, you had a thought. I'm coming back to you, but really, the entire hobby can be summed down to really simple. You don't like, you don't buy. End of
Yeah,
story. Like that. That's it's that simple.
Mhm.
You don't like, you don't buy. You like, you buy.
Yeah.
You don't buy. You don't agree with something, don't fucking buy. Nobody's forcing you to buy it.
The only thing-
Did I take my dick out and shove it in your face and slap you with it? Did
Mhm.
I? Is my dick out and slapping you in the face saying you have to buy this? I
Mhm.
mean, no.
The only thing I was mad about.
Well, first of all, my dick's not out, but
But from Prime 1 is like I paid that off, and like maybe 8 months later, the shipping notice got hit me. Like I could have paid like $50 every month until that shipping notice came. Like it would have been paid off the shipping, but like
Yeah.
whatever, I don't care. I was like, I'll just cancel it. And I was thinking about Todd like right then. I'm like, if I want to get it, I would go to Todd. Todd will have a piece, whatever. So, that's all it is.
Will, what were you about to say?
I think what it does well is the impulse buy.
True.
The impulse buy, that's what got me. I've sold so many statues because of impulse buy. I was like, man, whoa, wow. And I started in 2020. I just looked at my pictures of the first one I bought. It was in 2020. And
Wait, what's
a
the
lot
first
of
one you bought?
huh?
What was the
So the first, I think it was, well, okay, 2020 is when I received the first, and it was Greenleaf Studios Android 18.
Oh,
Okay. That was the first one I bought.
Oh, the sexy one from Greenleaf?
Yeah. So there was two versions. There was a Canon and non-Canon,
It
blue
was
and pink.
unlicensed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was unlicensed. It's
Yeah.
so because I was going for the anime route,
Yeah.
and then I realized, fuck, I can't go to anime route because there's too many I want to buy.
It's tough.
So my second one was Sideshow's Punisher. So I bought that one, and then it just kind of, and then I bought Sumi Art Saitama.
Ugh.
One scale with the monster, and then it was just like, so I was just doing these impulse buys because I was just buying things, and I wasn't thinking of like a line or a collection or something that I want to keep for a long time, and the prices were good or weren't good. And I was at the same boat as you were, Marcus. I was buying stuff at high price, like Sideshow's Miss Captain Marvel. I love that thing, but everybody was selling for like $1,200. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not. No, I'm sorry, not Sideshow.
Yeah, exactly. Not such a for that.
Yeah, and I still want it, but if you want to get their Black Widow with the Ultron, which is like by far my favorite, it's still running up there to the 1,100. I'm like, not gonna buy it. Sorry.
No, but what you said about anime pieces is so true because I'm a big like Payne knows I'm a big One Piece collector. Like that's like my thing. Like you can see pieces right there.
Mm-hmm.
And I told myself from the start of like when I collected, I'm like I'm doing One Piece. I'm doing Batman in 1/3, the Bat Family at least, and then all the villains in 1/4. That's what I told myself. And then Deadpool. I do anything Deadpool, like whatever scale, I get Deadpool.
Right.
But Freddie, so fuck Freddie. I love you, Freddie, but fuck you. He was like, do big dioramas and anime pieces, like one piece for like one big statue of a diorama for one anime. I'm like, and my dumbass brain like that makes sense. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then Payne's over here, hey, I'll give you half off on this Hitsugaya piece. I'm like, yeah, I'll do that too. I do break the rules, but like majority of my pieces are like what I said, like 1/3 Bat Family, 1/4 Bat Villains, and then anything one piece. Like they have to match a scale somewhat,
Right.
But when Freddie said that, I was like, fuck you, Freddie, that's a good idea. Because I love like Hunter x Hunter and all that, like Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
I love all that shit too. So like, if a great piece comes out, I'm gonna probably get it.
But it's too much. It's too much. It's like anime is just too much. There's too many good ones, and for us, it's like over here, it's like okay, Marvel, DC.
Yeah.
Wow, you can run out on Marvel, DC, but not on anime.
And like unlicensed statues over there in anime, like Payne knows, like they're great statues. Like if you know the good company, like they're like sometimes better than licensed statues easily.
Yeah.
Like they completely surpass them.
And in anime, it's like, even.
Was that Payne? Lane?
I was gonna say, well, anime too is some in fighting game like that's like all those King Fighter statues. I mean, I mean, they're and I'm just talking licensed one. I mean, you'll have 5. I mean, Queen was it Queen who did a life-size Mai Shiranui that I was like, yeah, that's gonna be kind of weird, man. Okay, but
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like you can find
Wait,
50
wait.
miles
Why is that kind of weird?
because I can see you owning that, and then bad things happen.
Yeah, I'll just jack off to it. That's all.
I know. Thanks, Peg. But
Like you
but I
won't.
just,
Fall
Like
off, a
you
leg
won't.
fall off.
well, I just remember wondering some things. That
I'd be
would
like,
yeah, I know.
Hey, we don't doubt it. We know they will.
I know. We see that's the thing. We don't.
see,
Gamora,
Gamoya.
there you go.
Look at Gamoya. Gamoya's like he'll do the same thing. I'm like
Same
exactly.
thing. I know. I know.
Like he'll
But
do exactly the same thing. He'd be like,
but you know the quality and sometimes I hear some people go like, you know, because a lot of anime ones are 6 scale, like a lot of the One Piece.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, or the new road, and I'm like, yeah, but if you look at those animes and stuff, why, like they've got magic special attacks
Yeah.
that are like popping up, like, you know, in the anime are 20 feet tall,
Yeah.
giant things that like blow up half the side of a mountain or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yep, that's true.
And they're power, or they're spend half an episode powering up, so they're making them as big
the
as
1/6 in
ridiculous
anime
powerful.
statues is like the 1/3. You know, they're big
Yes,
scale.
They'll be 30
heavy.
inches tall, 30 inches tall,
30
or
inches wide. Like,
yeah,
big.
I
There's
mean,
one
their
here.
Pain had some of them that
Yeah.
were that scale, that big. So that's the thing too, is anime. You might think, oh well, I can do a 6 scale. Well, the funny thing is, like, especially King of Fighters, a lot of the quarter scales are usually pretty small in comparison to like how much space they take. But and I mean, in just Western, I think that's one of the things that it's made it harder. I mean, you know, 15 years ago there was Sideshow, so you would, you know, it's nice having a lot of choice now, but it's also kind of painful because I think it actually causes us to get more NRDs and stuff like that, get lost because they're like, well, I got this thing I pre-ordered 8 months ago, and now here's similar thing, you know, like LBS, you know, is going to have their Justice League, and you might see that and just go, but you've already got like, you know, just me, not exact one, but there might have been a Prime 1, whatever Superman you pre-ordered because you're like, dude, that's going to fit. I think maybe not your favorite, but you're like, that's going to fit. You see this other thing, and well, now you're going to be like, well, now I got to throw away, you know, $200, $150, $200. You're like, but I paid for it 8 months ago, so it's kind of, I consider that gone, but that's still money you could have had for something else or for life or other things in that time frame. I just canceled Vampirella, which I know probably painful pain here and that. Yeah, I canceled her because I decided I wanted to get. I'm getting the PCS, even though I'm not buying any probably really other Darkstalkers. I'm getting the 1/3 scale Morrigan from PCS for two reasons. One, I have more connection to the character because Darkstalker was my favorite fighting game in the 90s. More than Street Fighter. I put too many quarters into that game. And then on home systems. Two, because of I ordered it directly from PCS, the price point ended up, she's going to end up being like $500 or $550 less. So I mean, so I was like, and I don't know where I'm going to put it. That's the only problem. I don't know. But
and then third is the size of the tits on that thing.
No.
Well,
triple D's.
Yes. She is bigger boob than Arkhram's version. But that saying, you know, if someone said, well, what, you know, which one, I would probably say I might consider, just from how the company usually made their stuff, probably the Vampirella from Prime 1 might be overall better made statue. And Ant's doing a really good job though. Like Ant's doing a really good job on PC. But I
can't wait for the Celine, man. I want that Celine.
Dude, that thing's gonna be great. Like if you like, that's one thing PCS, I think, where yes, maybe some of their stuff is not as quite well made as, or at least right now, or as has a history of being as Prime 1 stuff. Well, you know what? That might mean also, though, it's at a slightly better price point where it makes it more affordable for you, or you can make it work better, or you know, if you're pulling back a little bit in the hobby, but you're like, hey, that piece is going to be, you know, $1,200 instead of being $1,800 for something. If I would buy it for probably
No,
one,
no.
I can more or less get it.
I think PCS quality right now is very good. Like
Yeah.
I'm not, Payne, Payne and me and Lane, we're all boys with Ant. He's the best. He's easily the best company owner right now in the hobby.
Oh, by far.
Easily. And the pieces he's coming out with are very close to his heart, and they're not coming out bad quality. It's not like it's trash. Some pieces just don't hit, obviously, for me at least. But like almost every piece he does, they're great. I can't wait because he wants the One Piece license so bad. And he said that he's gonna match him up with like the Jim A. Palace like statue. So like,
yeah, because his daughter likes him.
Like, yeah, no, he said both his daughters love him. Like, love One Piece. So like, please, Ant, if you're watching this, I know he's not, but like, please, hurry up and get that license. But Ant's the best, man. Like PCS, I'm so happy I finally bought that Deadpool from him because that's money to him, obviously. So like, I'm happy I finally did it. I hope he keeps their company's doing some great stuff. Like the 2 blade pieces they did.
Yeah, very good.
Awesome.
They're Wesley Snipes blade without actually being Wesley Snipes.
He's like, I want.
He
said he wanted Wesley, but he couldn't do it, obviously, for licensing reasons.
Rights.
He did as close as you can get. Like, there's like
from
one
the game
off a little bit. That's about it. Like if you want a Wesley Snipes, that's it. So
yeah,
Payne knows Ant more than us, but Ant's the best, man, for sure.
No, he's just nice. He's a nice dude, man.
Yeah, he's a very nice gentleman.
He's a north,
just
like all of us. That's what it is.
And they're taking some chances on some different stuff, like that Carnage bus. I mean, if it's one thing, and I don't think it's fair I'm using the terminology like better than something, but like if I compare something, what my expectation is going to be for as neat as I think it's going to be, that Carnage with all the maximum Carnage stuff on the sides, cool. I think it's going to be a really cool piece. But my expectation I'll put it for how well made it's going to be versus say that Terminator bus, which is $5,000 or $4,700 is different. My expectation for how it's put together and how it needs to is going to be a little bit different. And I think that people are going to miss out on. I think that Carnage is going to be a sought after piece at like years from now because it's just such a different thing. But PHCS is great because they're doing different things, or they're doing that Michael Myers and half scale. I personally can't think of 700 people who would buy that necessarily in that size, but they're going to give a shot to something like that in a smaller number. That is going to be, even if it doesn't sell out right away, I think over time will sell out because it's just going to be the definitive, like Michael Myers, that kind of thing.
All right. Real quick. Don't worry, Lane. I didn't put your name on this one. This is I put Gamoya on there. So I figured I
saved that looks more Bob Dylan to me there, but
it looks more Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan's probably still around. He said he's at work, so I don't know. Gamoya and I kind of like the same shit, so I think you'll like this just fine.
And if guys, whether in statue or like if you collect 6 scale, Bob Dylan, He is actually one of the night, for when we talk about some people who are annoying or other stuff like that.
Bob's fucking awesome.
Bob Dylan is not that at all.
He's the nicest.
He sometimes have to get adjusted to a sense of humor, but he is a wonderfully nice gentleman. I have talked to him before. He is such a nice fellow and such an involved person in this hobby. He collects all kinds of different stuff. He customizes stuff. He's been willing to come and help people, obviously living in his area, but he's driven over there and helped people with their stuff. I mean, that's just he's one of the nicest. I mean, at least for as far as you can know, collector people in the hobby. So he's one always got to give a shout out to Al.
So
one of the wonderful people in this hobby.
So actually, Will, I have a question for you because it came to me when you brought it up earlier. You have custom commissions that you have commissioned, like Martian Manhunter, or even that like head sculpt that you're talking about, the Logan head sculpt.
Uh-huh.
You're kind of delving into a part of the hobby that not many people do, which is go find a commissioner or go find a sculptor and then working with them and then to create the stuff that you
Yeah,
want for
first I've
your yeah, which not many people do that. So my question is that shit expensive when you like to do the Logan hit sculpt? Like I would imagine a one-off isn't going to be cheap, or are you doing like you have to buy a batch and then resell, or how are you doing that?
You want to see the Logan head sculpt? I got it right here. If you guys want to burn some more time, I got it right here. I'll show you.
No,
So-
sure.
So,
Ben, you got your drink?
Yeah.
Let's go, man.
all right. So it came, obviously, custom piece, right? It just
I
came
didn't
in a
realize it was here. Wow, okay.
little standard box. To answer your question, it was actually a fairly decent price. To have
Sculpt?
them sculpt it, make it, and this guy is awesome. Like he is, his paint to me was one of the best. And it's not a factory paint, which I thought was great. It was a professional painter. Like this guy's, to me, he was one of the top. If anybody's interested in this and whoever sees it, just hit me up. I'll give you his info. And he did an awesome, great job on it. He matched the paint almost perfectly with the Sideshow paint, and which was amazing. He added a lot of detail to it. So I'll get it closer. I'm actually doing. It's the Old Man Logan.
That looks really good, even from this distance.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh wow, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit, that
Wow,
paint is
dude,
That's
good.
fucking good.
That is crispy.
Oh, the
paint.
veins. I can see the veins, too. Yep.
Yeah.
The vein on there.
And the apple, Adam's apple, too.
Yeah.
Dang, he did a good job. And what does that go with? What piece?
Sideshow Logan.
The with the a yellow suit and blue suit, or no?
Sideshow Logan. He's got the tank top.
He has
bar.
yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So this is one of three, and this one right here, I asked him to paint the eyes in because the other two was just solid white, and he got the idea from a custom Old Man Logan where the eyes are solid white, but I asked him to go ahead and paint the eyes in, and he did a phenomenal job on this.
So what did you have to pay for 3, or did you go in with somebody?
No. I contacted him. He made 2 in the past, and I saw someone post it on like one of those 3D pages. Yep. So I kind of just piggyback, contact. I got a hold of the guy. I asked him, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll make you one." I was like, "Cool. How much?" And he told me his price, and I was like, "Holy crap! You can't get that nowhere for a custom professional paint and casting."
That's
like
professional for sure.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
He did an amazing job. I'm trying to. Apparently, his brother sculpts, so I'm trying to get him to do a 1/3 Henry Cavill for my Hush.
Oh, that would be awesome. That would be awesome.
That'd be cool.
I don't know if you can see his eye there, but
it's tough to see the eyes, but the whole sculpt in general looks great.
But then, like for your other pieces that you're commissioning for your collection, how is that going to go? Are you going to have to, like, you can't just buy one, or you have to go in with people for like the 1/3 pieces?
No, like to be honest, the Green Lantern, I'm just going in with one. I just talked to him. I said, "Hey, what can we do, and how much is it going to cost?" And he's like, maybe because he's in Brazil and things might be a little cheaper, it might be a little more expensive. I'm not sure, but he gave me a number, and I was like, for a 1/3 custom with a professional paint, I mean, just trying to get a pro painter out here would cost you, $1,500 just for them to do it.
Wait. So what's the what Green Lantern is it? Is it Hal, or is it John, or is it Cal?
My number one Green Lantern is Hal.
Oh, it's Hal. Okay, good.
So if you go on my page and you type in Green Lantern, it'll be you'll see it. You'll see it on there.
I'll bring it up.
All right, cool.
And it's sculpted sculpted by Carlos Eduardo. He's very, very talented. Like I mentioned, I think it's CA3D. I post a lot of his stuff, so you can't miss it when you go on my page.
So Will, I know this is the same kind of topic, obviously, but you said you know people that would do a Tim Drake or a Batgirl in 1/3, right?
No, it's not that one, Toshi. It's another one. Yeah, he could probably do it.
I'm not just saying him. I'm just saying you said you know people that would do it, right?
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
What would the price point be?
Is it this one, dude?
No, it's him solo, and he's floating and he's holding the lantern.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's no weapons, there's no nothing on there. It should be on there.
I admit one Prime one I wish I had gotten. I wish I had gotten that Sinestro.
Yeah, that's
third scale they put out. That thing's amazing. I had the actual
too. Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, but it's like 43 inches with this entire.
Yeah, it's not on here. It's all right.
It's
not on there. That's odd.
But, I had the XM 1/6 scale one with parallax. That thing was cool.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find it. I'll put it on the screen here real quick for you guys.
Will, what do you think the price would be though for that 1/3 Batgirl or Tim Drake, Robin?
You know, it depends on what's going on.
Yeah.
It depends on what's going on with it. You're looking at maybe 1,200.
1,200.
Yeah, 12.
Yeah.
I would say 12 to 16 because the pro paint.
Prime one price. What the fuck?
Yeah. But this will be like custom painted for you and stuff like that. So yeah. I would say around that price, but you'd have to talk to the commissioner himself.
For sure, yeah.
So Will Nelson has a question for you. He's saying that he has the same Logan statue and one of the claws in the left hand broke. Will your guy be able to make a new one? And I think Nelson, even before you go down the route of contacting a custom commissioner for this, there are guys that should be able to do statue repair that would be a lot cheaper, to be honest. Yeah. Depending on where you live. Because this one sounds like it's a fixing a claw, re-gluing it, maybe a little bit of resin work, and then paint matching it. That would be cheaper than commissioning a whole new piece.
Yeah, it probably would be if you could find someone local to do it. But this is the Green Lantern right here.
Okay. Oh, that is cool.
That's nice.
Actually, can you messenger that to me and then I'll pull it up on the screen?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's a good piece. That's a good piece.
Yeah, but Nelson, there's definitely people that can fix that for you for a lot cheaper than getting like a super professional, high-end, statue maker for that,
Yeah, that sounds like a break and fix job, which there are people in
this
the
little tech shop.
All right, and let me share this because it does look very nice. So yeah, this is beautiful.
1/3, right?
Well, that's an STL you can purchase from Carlos's page at 3D, but the commissioner purchased that file for me, and he's scaling it up to 1/3. I think it's 1/6 when he did the sculpt. Mm-hmm. So I asked him. I said, "Look, I'm only collecting DC 1/3. I want it 1/3," and he's like, "Okay, we'll do it 1/3." And then that's fine. And I was like, "Okay." So he's doing the print. The only thing is at 1/3 with that kind of weight, you can't see from that picture, but his foot is actually floating on one of the powers swirling, the energy swirling.
I can see that.
Yeah. So what'll happen is with that weight, it'll either lean or break. So he's gonna modify the base for me a little bit and make it a little more rigid, so it could take the weight. And not only that, the portrait he sculpted a portrait a little bit more for me. So it's not identical to that because he decided to do some tweaks for me because the guy is a sculptor as well. This commissioner is a sculptor. So he's like, "Hey, I did this, and that." And I was like, "Dude," I give him 100% artistical freedom on it. I said, "Dude, just do whatever you feel that's the best and this is going to work. This is your profession, not mine. I just love the piece." And we're working on the energy for for his lamp. We're probably going to put lights in there. I'm not sure. Clear resin with some lights, kind of like like Prime One did with theirs, with the lighting on there. So, and also the paint work would be kind of the same as Prime One. So we're going to go with that kind of metallic black and green with it.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. So I have that custom Colossus from him, that Green Lantern. So hopefully we'll do some live again. God willing, if you guys want to do it again, and I'll have it here at 1/3, and we can kind of keep going forward.
When are you when are you supposed to receive this?
I'm hoping Colossus by the end of the year. I asked them to at least please get me that Colossus. That Green Lantern might take a little bit longer because there's a lot of tweaks and stuff he's gonna have to do, and he's extremely busy out there with other customers.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So I told him, hey, take your time with that one. Continue with what the issue is right now is since he's using non-factory painters, he's using a professional painter. It's taking 3 to 4 weeks for him to paint one, right? So I'm at the end of the list right now. He's got to take care of everybody else. So hopefully I get to see it this year.
Right on. Okay, well, I just realized we've actually gone for quite a long time. So I think I'm kind of about ready to call it, unless anyone else in the chat would like to talk about us to talk about anything else. Or...
Can I do a cheap plug?
Yeah, do whatever you want, man.
I'll be doing on Monday night.
Okay.
So on Collecting Weekly, where I usually every other week appear on an unboxing stream. I will be unboxing the WB Batman 100 or Super Ugly Bale Batman, as most people have called it.
I bought that one too. I like that one.
Yeah.
So,
I just got that. It was the only second figure I've ever gotten actually from a Hong Kong seller. No, not Toys Blunderland, because I'd be still waiting for it to this day. And
yeah.
See, Marcos has the appropriate response there upon hearing the name of that place, trying to go swig some hearty alcoholic imbibement. But I will be unboxing that. What is it? 9 o'clock Central Time on Monday on the 30th, and I'm super excited to see how they. I mean, it's going to be like the DX19 Bale Batman. It's basically that.
I like the light up base and all that, and the bats.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. I
think it's going to be. It's a very different box because it's like bigger and longer than say the DX box.
Do you have it next to you?
Give me 1 second and I can.
Yeah, go get it. Yeah, would love to see it.
Hey, so Toshi, I know we were talking about 1/3 in anime. You gonna pick up that 1/3 Tifa with the extended boob silicone?
Oh, the 1/3 posable, 1/3 silicone Tifa. I wanted to, but I don't think I have the room.
Come on, you have the room, Toshi.
I don't have the space for it.
You can make it bigger. It goes from D to triple D.
Or she's not really anime. She's more
video game.
Yeah.
But
no,
she's Japanese anime. I mean, Japanese game.
So actually, Gamoya's getting that. Gamoya, when you get it, maybe we should unbox it on this channel.
That'd be awesome. Yeah.
There we go, Gamoya.
There you go.
Oh, so there's the. Hang on, let me make you large, bigger lane.
Whoa.
Hang on. Yep. That looks good, man. That's a pretty big box.
Yeah, that does look good.
Is it a Hot Toy?
I'm mostly a Hot Toys collector these days, but as you can see, it's Batman. What's his scale figure? And I think on the side here. Yeah, it's got still got like Dark Knight Trilogy. And somewhere on here it said it was for WB 100. But
yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's the interesting box because it's like different size and shape than a lot of them. But I'll just finish here because I can have my Toshi diatribe real quick. Not with collectors, but it's with the effing. Well, you listened to me have to type it the other day. My effing delivery service where all my packages have to be sent to because my apartment complex has a contract with a delivery service. So all my packages have to be delivered to another delivery service who I have to schedule to come straight to me.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
So I'm paying like $20 a month. So this thing they got, I set for it in the evening the night before to get delivered. And I was home. And the first time during that time frame, they said they delivered, and I said, okay, but they're supposed to do a second attempt. I waited for like another hour and 45 minutes. They never brought it back for the second night. And then yesterday, it wasn't until like 1 o'clock where it kept saying it was out from delivery for that time the previous night. And I use the service as Fetch here where I live in Austin, Texas. I want that service to go out of business. Like if it would go out tomorrow, I would be a very happy person. I effing hate them. I really, really effing hate their service.
To go out of business.
I just want them to go out of business tomorrow.
But
I'd be a much happier person.
Wow. Lane's
gotta
like
say-
goes with that J&D right now, man. You getting kind of aggressive there with the hate.
Whoa.
no. But that I think Lane, you're the first person in the U.S. to get that Batman.
I don't know about that necessarily. I think some
so.
other people have seen have it.
I don't think I've seen anybody post that.
Well,
Batman
I
yet.
know Justin hasn't done his video yet.
Yeah, well, fuck him.
Hey, I know we're
Well,
trying
see,
to
hey, well, he's not a person I give a lot. I actually defend Justin a decent amount because the other thing is whatever stupid bullshit that was happening with
There's always
Toys
stupid
Wonderland
bullshit.
and stuff. Yeah, whatever was happening with that, I always take the thing is at the end of the day, we're all adults buying this stuff, so you still have the choice of. Okay, he told me Toys Wonderland. I should go buy it from there.
No.
It's you can pick. You can like I still watch all his videos. You know why? Because I think he's a good resource for looking at the figures, seeing how he gets it around and tell you what in there. Yeah. And so, but am I going to buy it from where he says he gets from? No, never have had anything. I bought one figure from Toys Blunderland. It was the first thing I ever got for an HK reseller. It was an absolutely horrible experience. I did get it, but it was a horrible experience. And so they've been Toy Blunderland for over 2 years to me. So if they went out of business, I wouldn't maybe be hurting too bad either.
Hey, so this is off topic. I know we're trying to get out of here, but what would you guys say is your grail in your collection?
J&D Harley.
J&D Harley for you?
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
I think my favorite piece gets narrowed down to Hulkbuster, and it's probably Mara.
Mara? Oh, the Mara's good, man. Even though she shits on people, but yeah, it's good.
Well, Amber Heard shits on people. Mara, the character, just could be a little bit of wooden showing her emotions.
Amen.
She
just drops it off.
But she's got a great butt in that outfit.
Amen. Amen. I wouldn't kick her out a bit, so you can.
I don't know. Payne, if she shit on you, would you kick her out or no?
Nah.
Yeah.
You might have a subconscious.
That's the pain I know right there. That's the pain I know.
Yeah.
Nah.
I wouldn't kick her out either. It's just poop. Okay, just pick it up, throw it away. It's just poop.
Just throw it.
I'm not quite that far, guys.
What's your
I'm not quite that far.
That's a tough one, man. To be honest, I think out of my 1/3, my grail right now is Fabok 1000 issue 1000 Batman.
I think you guys can see it right there.
It's I can't really see it there. Yeah. I think just the way he's standing on there stoically and how his cape, I can see him back there, is probably my 1/3 grail at the moment. We'll see when the rest of the group comes. I like the fact that the Flash I'm getting was kind of my idea with the base, and I like that. When you come up with an idea and someone brings it to life, it's just kind of special.
That's true.
For my quarter right now is this company's X23. I absolutely love that. She's my grail. I will never sell her. She's just right now out of those two. But for sure, top would be Fabok.
Nice.
Fabok's a great one. Mine's the Akainu One Piece statue from Jimmy Palace. It's the greatest. I'm not joking. Like the greatest light up feature of all time, easily. And it looks good without the light up feature too. But like with the light up feature, it's amazing. And I got it from Victor. Kyle
Nation. Yeah. Victor's good. I like him.
This thing was long sold out, and this is like maybe 8 months in when I'm in the hobby. Like, damn, I'm never gonna get this with a decent price, because everybody was selling it for like $2,800,
Jeez.
Some bullshit, yeah. And Victor came out with it with $1,800. I'm like, oh, instantly bought it, like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, and Victor's prices are shipped too.
Oh, what's up?
Victor's prices are shipped prices too.
You think so?
Shipping.
Shipping included.
Oh
Shit,
shit, bro! I didn't say shit.
Yeah.
I
No,
think this
no,
prices
no,
are
no,
good.
these
I'm like, what the
prices-
hell?
No, his prices are
his-
good. Shipping.
No,
shipping.
So
1800,
Marcos,
yeah,
are
1800
you
all
just
in.
waiting for? Are you just waiting for Gear 5 Luffy to finally get a big statue?
Oh my god! So I have the Sume chopper right there. I want
Oh,
a
yes.
Luffy Gear 5 because there's so many like forms of Gear 5 Luffy. Like how he is, like he's a cartoon character pretty much.
Yeah.
I want a statue like that. Like the Sume chopper has like multiple forms of Luffy Gear 5. But Last Sleep is coming out with a piece of Gear 5 Luffy, which is so fucking good. So I'm like this close to buying it. It's one of those things. But
That one, there's going to be like 50 statues of that guy within the next
For
5
sure.
years.
I
From
have
his
the,
first appearance when he's all magical, cloudy looking and
Yeah.
glowing in the dark. There's going to be like so many statues where he's just like jumping around and switch out arms or something like
yeah,
that.
Jay knows I have the Sume bus they have. It's not Nika, but it's like the Luffy. It's like Wano Country Luffy with the
Yeah.
whole like cloak and everything. I was texting Payne like, should I do it? Should I do it? I was drunk one night. I'm like, should I do it? And Freddie, fuck you again, Freddie. I love you to death. But fuck you, Freddie. Literally, he was on Jason's show, and he was like, you're not a real One Piece fan, Marcus. You don't get this piece, Mike. Yeah, you're right. So I was like, that night.
Yeah, and then
this
drunk
night,
you just buys it. That's
and
funny.
I was like,
Yeah,
fuck
well-
it. I love Josh. Josh is awesome. So I was like, Josh, he got it. My fan.
There are a couple of shows I've learned watching Chasen's show and like watching Collectors Enabled with Mike Costa and stuff.
Yeah.
If you're in any kind of where your judgment is
Impaired.
like somewhat impaired and you're in a positive mode where you're just like, hey, that looks like it would glow in the dark. Cool. I think I should order that tonight. And you'll hit the buttons and order it because they'll just be like, isn't this nice looking? Isn't it just, like that in Ren and Stimpy episode where the salesman was like, doesn't that look
Well,
nice?
we
and shiny
did
and
that to
glowing?"
Marcos on this channel too. Like,
Oh,
at
I'm
the
sure.
at the beginning,
And-
the first time you were on, we did that to you.
Yeah.
Marcos, remember?
Enablements.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, 100%. It was the Deadpool 1-to-1 statue.
Yeah. I
But it
remember
never
that.
came out. So I'm so mad it never did because I would love to have it right here in front of me right now, but it's not there. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway.
but no, Payne that night with that 1-to-1 statue because I'm not a 1-to-1 collector, obviously, but like those two busts, the Luffy bust and then the Deadpool bust, the only two busts I think were like amazing, So I was like, fuck, I'm gonna get them. And they're two characters that I love to death. And Payne was like, don't do it, dude. But if you want to do it, Josh is a good dude to do it. I'm like, yeah, it's true, obviously. But yeah. Fuck Freddie. I love Freddie. But fuck
Oh
Freddie.
my god. He's gonna watch this tomorrow and be like, that
I
Marcos.
hope he does. Fuck you, Freddie. But the thing is, like, I've been trying to get him to buy a 1-to-1 bus, and he finally did. Was the Arnie bus, the T800 or whatever from Queen Studio?
Yeah, the $5,000 one.
Yeah, so he bought that. So he did way more than me. That Luffy bus was like $1,800 all in. So he did that way bigger than me. So I'm happy. We're even now.
I think the thing that I'm really looking forward to is the 1/6. Sorry, the 1/3 Catwoman on Batpod. That I'm really looking forward to that.
I know you've been. I know the box is gonna kill you, obviously, but
No, I got a space for that.
but I still know, even though I know you, Payne.
Yeah, I'm
once
gonna
you see
bitch.
it, fuck this shit. You're gonna sell it off
No, I'm not gonna sell off.
because you like the 1/6. You like the 1/6, right?
Yeah, the 1/6 is right here.
Yeah, exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, I know you like the 1/6. I know the 1/3 gonna be better, like quality.
Yeah.
But I know how you are. You're gonna be like, fuck this box, fuck it, out.
No, I'll that one's the one I'll make an exception for.
Good.
But you know what? I do have a bunch of shit
Good for
coming
you.
in by accident. Well, not by accident. They all come at the same time. I've got the Prime 1 Ghost in the Shell. That one should be
Nice.
coming
No,
soon.
I know you have that for a while.
And then I have the Prime 1 Cavill Superman, the black suit Snyder cut. And then I think 1/6 I have the Batman Armory coming in, Dark Knight. And then I also have Oh, I bought the Young Rich has the cyborg, the outfit from the first Justice League movie. Actually, the Snyder cut where he's wearing the tracksuit and has the mother box attached. So I got that to put on the figure. So that will be in pretty soon. So a lot of random shit coming up. That will be kind of cool. So, but anyway, guys, I think we've gone on for a lot longer than I thought we would
sure.
go on for
It was
tonight.
fun.
So.
Yeah.
I hope you guys had a good time. Hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you, Will, for doing the unboxing. Hope we didn't keep you up too long.
No, you're up more than I am. You're on the east, on the west. It's only 11:12 over here.
Yeah, no, it's
1:12 right
past
now.
2. So
Yeah. Same for me.
No, I appreciate you, Toshi, for, like I said, coming out of semi-retirement and doing a live with us. I know it's been a while, so thank you again.
no, I don't mind doing it every once in a while. I just don't want to do it all the time, you know. And
Right.
it's fun when we have people who are like you know, like we plan it out and shit. Then yeah, I can definitely do that. I just don't have the energy to do like a full, you know, weekly
Yeah,
thing.
continuous thing. Yeah, I got you.
It's like every
Week
every
after week
couple-
after week, have to worry about get stuff.
Because the other
sorted
thing
out.
too is like there's nothing to talk about, you know. It's all the same shit. So I'd rather when we do meet and we do these things, when we do these things, that there should be something fun with it. So, yeah, Gamoya wants to see the Ghost in the Shell. I'll do a review and everything. So there'll be more content. And yeah, guys, for sure, you know, like I said, I and hang on, let me just bring it up again. And I have to say, I'm pretty sure I'm the only channel that has a code to that many stores, so it's there for you guys to use. So go ahead and use it. It's like I put a lot of work into getting that, you know.
I've used it multiple times on multiple sites.
So just use it. It's there. I don't get anything back from it, you know. I don't even like if you guys use it. I don't know anything about it, but I worked really hard to just get this for the channel. So go ahead and use it.
My loyalty to you actually hurt me, like from from Josh's website. So I used there's 2 promos at the time, and one of them got me like $100 actually off the piece. But I did Paingasm.
Why? Just use the cheaper one.
I didn't know. I was drunk. It was the Louis piece.
I was drunk.
I love Pain so much. I'm doing Paingasm, and then I was like, "Oh shit, I could use that promo." And I was like, "Oh fuck, I missed like $100 off." I'm like, "Fuck it, who cares?"
Oh, I'm sorry, bro.
That's the love I have for Pain.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. Well, that is very sweet. I appreciate you all. But yeah, so please use the codes. Enjoy them. Hit up Hawkwarts, my partner. There's a lot of good stuff. You know, hit up Todd, also another partner. Well, not really a partner, but I do a lot of stuff with Todd, and I love the guy, and I love Spec.
He's awesome.
So you know, just go ahead and use Ben, John, all of them, man. They're all just good. So enjoy, guys. Very much appreciate you guys spending your Friday evening here. And yeah, so I will say it's been a pleasure, and we will do this again, hopefully. And I'll try to do something like once a month or every 6 weeks or something, just to have something, you know. But I just don't want to do it every week. But for you guys who hung out with us all night, appreciate you, and for you guys who are gonna watch the replay, I appreciate you guys too. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I will end it, and we will say good night. And here we go.